was 35 for none with those 18 dots. Almost as if they kind of somewhat overreacted to the losing early wickets. They were trying to keep as many batters as they could in hand. 35 for none in a modern T20 game probably isn't enough in your first 6. Good running. Scamper through for a single. These two are always very good between the wickets and they communicate well. Biggest strength of the top order batters of the Afghan side is running between wickets. Bars and times that run up many times together. Understanding is very good. And early on, right thing to do, rotate the strike, which isn't going to be the easiest. New ball to strike the ball, break bowlers rhythm by collecting those singles. All the fielders, or most of the fielders in the 30-yard circle are hugging the bound, hugging the 30-yard circle. Plenty of options. Gordroke, beautifully played, pierces the infield and races to the rope. Slightly shorter that side, so you come right the way across the square. That will fill Ibrahim Zadran full of confidence. When you pitch it shorter, it just sits up beautifully, and Zadran thrives anything outside the yaw stump. That was on the up. Not much of feet movement, thrust in the hands and the body. Bit of seam movement away from the right hander on the middle part of the bat. Confidence boost of Ibrahim. Good diving stop. They will get through for the single, but for me that's 3 runs saved. Excellent work. Rounds out the first over. Good start for Afghanistan. 11 for none.
chain misi se
tadi dah shoot le saya lagi ni
আগে থেকে আমাদের ভিউজ যে হইতো এটা আমাদের লাইক করতে বন্ধ করে দিয়েছে আর ভিউজ হয় না
Rashid kan captain Tanzim Hasan Shakib Redis boys Mustafa Zura boys
Confirmation of the 2 starting 11s. One change for each of the 2 sides. Bashir Ahmed comes in for his T20I debut. And Tanzim Hassan Saqib, who felt might have opened the bowling Parvez, but they are going to stick with this tactic of going with left arm spin, whatever the surface is, even though it's a move across to a new, and he's got a good record here in the power play. Why change a winning combination? Tanzim Hassan Shaki would have been an option. Clearly, Jakar Ali likes to continue what's been working for him in the first couple of games, and I don't mind this. And especially give a challenge to Gurbaz, who likes to use the long handle in the leg side with a shorter boundary, shorter hit to the leg side. Good start. Spoke about Nasir Mohammed as a spinner in the power plays. He's been exceptional, bowling in between length 4 to 6 meters, getting on to the bat. He's been a revelation. Real good run of form as well, isn't he? He was excellent. I felt throughout the Asia Cup. For 18 and 2 for 25 in his 2 18s here thus far. Obviously exactly his game plan. Quite enjoys bowling in the power play. Trying to give himself a bit of room to go to the offside. Tough turn. To see with Gurbaz straight away take on the left arm spinner. Shorter hit to the leg side. Deep square, vacant deep into vacant long on. Temptation will be there. Will Gurbaz straight away use a long handle? Here you see that, Parvez. Cut away, good stroke. Again pierces the infield right on top of the bounce, and there was a bit of turn to go with it, and finds 4. Way too short. Plenty of width, plenty of time in the back foot. Rock backs. Middle of the bat. That's a good shot. Pressure straight on. Left arm spinner.
না সময় দেবার বল বল
That's
বসে
the 4 to
এবার
6
তীরে
meter length we've been speaking about. Slip in place, that should be the length.
faster
It's on the offside field here for Parvez because the slip is in place, because they're looking for early wickets. There is gaps that they can hit there on the offside. Probably 12 yards between backward point and cover point. Instead, he goes over the leg side. Great use of the feet. It's a dancing Ramanullah Gurbaz down the track. Pretty much gets to the pitch of it. Gets four. His second and goes to double figures. Tamping his authority. Just in the second over. Coming down the track. Nowhere near the middle of the bat. The intentions are quite clear by Gurbaz. That's to some trying to play full shot of the front foot. Cannot do anything wrong. The left arm went man of the match from the last game. He strikes early on. He's missing Zadran for 7. 24-1.
Tá wicket nele tudo. Ani mane hai ambulance करे तो ani blue tor रखन लगे पता है रहते হ্যালো গাইস আসসালামু আলাইকুম আজকে দেখতে পাচ্ছেন বাংলাদেশ বনাম আফগানিস্তানের ম্যাচ
First wicket falls in the power play and it goes to full of confidence Shariful Islam. Sinikula Atal comes to the crease.
এখন 18 হচ্ছে
In at number 3 there has been that little bit of chopping and changing amongst that top 3. He had been opening. One drop and immediately gets off the mark. There was a bit of pace, a bit of bounce, and you like his lengths, don't you, Shariful? A wicket taking ball was, but not the last one. Back on the length. Exactly what you want on pitch with the new ball. Taja, bit of grass, the topsoil not too hard. Around the scores of 38 and 15. Useful contributions. I certainly think game plan should have been Gurbaz to be the tonker. Go hard and try to give him the strike as much as possible and play the anchor role for Ibrahim Zadran. Whereas now you'll see two players who are very similar when it comes to the attacking mindset. Go after, swing inwards towards the right hand. I think this is where Shariful Islam got to be a bit more tactful. Try and pitch it up more for the right hand.
I think there's no doubt, Farvez, is there, that there will have been discussions over the last couple of days, always are throughout series. They want them to go at it more in the power play. You can't have totals like they did. 33 for 3 and 35 for none, but you're going to live by the sword. You'll occasionally die by the sword. This is an excellent catch as well. Very well judged by Nur Hassan. Diving stop actually needed a bit of treatment at the end of the first over. Got through it and gets the catch. Big celebrations too from Shariful. Pumped up at the moment. It's a chip shot through the offside. It's the longer side of the ground. So won't quite get to the rope. They will think of a third, but turn it down. Brace, a couple for Siddiqullah. A beautiful use of his feet, Siddiqullah. A serious player. I like him so much. If I watch him bat, reminds me a lot of Kumar Sangakkara through the offside. Nice high elbow, nowhere near the middle of the bat. Thirdly, the intentions are quite clear. The player, once he gets going, is $1 million. Young man's very matured, understands the game really well, and partners up really well with Gurbaz as well. Beautiful hands, doesn't he? You can see those with that full extension through the offside there. And one more guy to look out for is Bashir Ahmed, left arm quick, who's making his debut today for Afghanistan. It saw him in 2023 in the Under-19 Asia Cup. It's seen a couple of months before in Spikiza. Has improved a lot. Left arm quick, runs in hard, tall, can get someone bounce off the surface. Certainly hope that the Afghan batters will put up a decent score. So we see Abdullah Ahmed Zai, Asmatul Omar Zai and Bashir Ahmed with the new ball under lights on a pitch which has bounced. They're going up.
head coach. It's all about confidence. All about confidence, nothing else. Oh, Bangladesh crowd in the far corner, they're feeling in numbers.
লাইভ একটু বলে নিতেছে জন্য
Side
আসলাম
put
উঠছিলাম না
another brilliant show. Where else? On the other hand, home side got to play out of their skin to win this game. Two of their best batters back in the pavilion. Got a young Sidikulato, Mafullah Tarakil just playing the second game. Then the experienced players, apart from Darvish, follow. Somehow I think Kulata got to bat minimum till about 18. So it might be an intent from him though to take on the left arm spinner. We'll turn it into him. I agree. I think the younger crop of players coming through for Bangladesh outstanding. Stars, kind of the story of this series really. Two left-handers at the top. Bill Simmons backing his young Bangladeshis. When it comes to talent, I think both the countries are spoiled for choices. Many young players comes through. When you get to this level, international cricket, when the entire world is watching, onus is on you, making your grand entry, especially in a case of Mafullah Tarakil. It's about understand the situation of the game. Slog sweep, short boundary to the leg side. Plenty of air time, but not the distance. Should be enough. Come back with a couple of runs with Sanzim Hassan Shakib. That's the mocking up. Into the fourth over. It's 28 for 2.
বাচ্চে রে এখন
কোন কথা কোন
রান ওই ছিল না আরেকটু লেগে রানটা করতে ধরেছে
Satisfied it's short runs. That give signal it's short runs. Is that focus on umpire, focus on umpire.
রানকে দিত না নাকি তা
হইছে রান হইছে না হয় নাই
In case you were wondering, Afghanistan were about 10 seconds back, 28 for 2. Now they're 27 for 2 because one was given as a shot. So instead of 2, been penalized, single conceded.
তানজিন হাসান সাকিব বল ওর বল কিন্তু ভালোই
Tanzim is the new bowler on the pads and runs. Ahmed, we're looking for that flow from Afghanistan. But every time they look to be in a good shape, wicket goes down and then it becomes that difficult a ladder to climb.
Yeah, indeed. Haven't been luck on their way. Brilliant catches taken by Bangladesh. But need to follow the basics and do things that you know and have been doing right. This is a good platform. Skipper Rashid Khan, a lot to worry about because he has been on the streak of losses, 4 losses in a row now.
They say the captain is as good as the team. So his team's got to perform for him to look good.
Well, find a series or how you prepare for the bigger tournaments. Afghanistan making to the semi-final in 2024, raising hopes. And 2026 World Cup once again for Afghanistan, there will be hopes. And in this kind of series, they are experimenting things, opening with Siddiqullah Atal, back to the regular opening pair, Rahmanullah Gurbaz, Ibrahim Zadran. Still searching for that middle order batters. Desh Rasuli tried back in December in Zimbabwe, and Rahmanullah Gurbaz looked really good while he was came down the track. Didn't get off the middle of the bat, but not with the intent. But then that one straight into the hands of the meat of the bat, though. Either sides of Shamim, that would have been a cracking boundary. What a catch that is. Catch of the tournament.
Yeah, the catching has been outstanding. Bangladesh been outstanding in the field. Somehow Now they've got to knit a partnership. The frontline batsmen have got to realize the importance of partnership, staying at the crease. 2 wickets down, it's rebuilding phase again. Does this young kid have the talent and temperament to pull it off?
Certainly has the skills, and that's the reason why he has the national jersey on. Made his debut in the last match. Couldn't score a lot of runs, but should understand the value of his wicket. And if he could score runs for Afghanistan, that will be a big sigh of relief for the coach and the captain and Afghanistan fans.
That is some hit. Well, if ever there was a glimpse of how good a player he is, there is one there, right there.
বলে ছক্কা
Didn't absolutely nail it, but it's just more like a scoop. In position, in control, for a wonderful six.
Well, that's his cricket. Fearless cricket he plays. Plays for Mechanic Zone, played in the Shpagiza Cricket League, and he's an entertaining batter. But if he scores runs, people start loving him very fast. He's a very good batsman.
Great six, and straight away some field adjustments. And put at mid-wicket. As long as he understands the value of rotation of strike. You know, at times when you're young, you know that you can pull off anything. You forget the value of singles. 35 for 2. Partnership of 11 of 11. Top order once again been hit hard by Bangladesh. They've been outstanding with the new ball in the spin department. Nasum has been outstanding with his line and discipline.
সাইফুদ্দিন
Turning out to be a very fine unit, this.
That's the second good shot from Tarakhel. Well, that would only be one, but the fact that he was able to pick the length and played it with confidence tells you as a batter, when you get your first run and then if you get your first boundary, gives you all different sorts of confidence, and that's what you need as a batter. And that beautiful looking trophy, it's already evident who is going to take it, but a lot of effort's been put by the Afghanistan Cricket Board preparing that. When the V talks of victory, and down that smallest sign or the minaret in Afghanistan representing those. Wonderful work done. I was told that guys were working 24/7 to prepare that because they needed it in rush, and they just had to keep working to prepare this delicate piece.
Trophies are a symbol of expression. And as you say, a lot of thought has gone behind creating that gem. Really is a very fine trophy. All eyes on this young kid. Tarakhel. For young teams in Afghanistan is trying to have a new looking unit. There's no dead rubber as such. But this is a tremendous opportunity for this batsman really to prove a point.
I like the fact that he was frustrated because he missed on a scoring opportunity. That is also character of a cricketer. When you know that a delivery that you could have put away and you missed on that, you're there to score run on every single ball you have your way.
Oh, had that been collected properly, could have been a tough single.
Well, we talked about the fielding of Bangladesh. That has been absolutely outstanding. But sometimes you want luck as a batter, isn't it? Shariful missed that altogether. And that is some relief to Wafiullah Tarakhel. Didn't get the timing right. He's still hitting it hard. Probably still little nerves. Only second T20I for Afghanistan.
Excellent delivery, shaped back into the stumps, fuller length. There's a special role for all fast bowlers. We're talking about this current spell from Saifuddin. So you'd want him to be miserly in one area, target the hard length, and just be a good support to the opening bust from Bangladesh. So his role has got to be that of someone who doesn't leak runs.
Absolutely. I was talking to Sean Tite, their bowling coach, and telling me that they just keep practicing their Yorkers. Just have to keep practicing their Yorkers every time they come and practice at net, so that the muscle memory is built. When you're asked, you bowl them to the perfection.
Oh, ball.
Misses a
Ball.
soft dismissal, you've got to call it that. But a tremendous strike from Saifuddin and Bangladesh. They're up in the aisles once again. The fans have come in huge numbers to welcome Bangladesh to a 3-zip possibility here against Afghanistan.
And an opportunity Wafiullah Tarakhel had for taking. Completely missed the sight of the ball. It was a full toss. And somewhat he missed it. He exposed all his stumps, and that celebration of Saifuddin. Boom. His first. Wafiullah Tarakhel has to walk back after making 11. Afghanistan in some sort of trouble. 39 for 3 after the first 6 overs.
Yeah, the power play story is not a great one for Afghanistan. It's been a struggling first 6 overs in this series. 39 for 3 after 6. It's the most difficult thing to do, to get into a rebuilding phase in the middle part of the innings when the charge should be on. Saif Hassan is the new bowler. Return to bowl your occasional bowler. He's not a regular. 3 wickets down, you'd want few overs done by him. 2 wickets in 15 matches.
তো বল করে না থাকলে মাঝে মাঝে তো কেটে
Be round armish. Will not get a lot of bounce.
Well, what an opportunity there for Wafiullah Tarakhel, and he missed it completely. He moved across and lost his balance. And that's what happens when you lose your balance, you lose the sight of the ball. Yeah, no batter looks happy. Take it out.
Slight shape away from his range as well. Just ever so slightly that ball moving away from his reach, but clearly down the pitch and lost the ball somewhere in the flight.
A lot of responsibility on the shoulders of Siddiq Balatar. He's performed well. He scored runs. He already made a statement in the Emerging Asia Cup. Afghanistan emerging as the winners. But he seriously is going to take this responsibility alongside Darvesh Rasooli. A good batter as well. Got 14, hit a couple of sixes in the last match. Was out to a brilliant catch taken by Imon, just by the boundary rope. At this stage, you'll need to see his character. You gotta have to build a partnership. No need for big shots. It's just the rotation of strikes that matter.
বর্তমানে আসেন
Strong hit down the ground. A single.
একটা আবার কমবে গেল না কি তা?
After 7, 3 down for 45.
বিরাট কোহলি তো মাঝে মাঝে দেখতাম বল করতে
বিরাট কোহলি তাই একবার হচ্ছে
রিটার্ন আসা দিয়েছিলেন তার টেস্টে
অলরাউন্ডার যে অলরাউন্ডার সাকিব ডাইনে বল করতে পারে বাউডি করতে পারে ডাইনে বল করতে পারে বাউডি করতে পারে
রিশাদ
A tremendous result for Bangladesh after winning the toss. They've got Afghanistan 3 down in the first 6. That is what you want. There's got to be a strategy, a purpose, of why you want to insert the opposition in after winning the toss. And is the reason why you want early strikes, you want consistent strikes. Rishad, a more confident leg spinner these days. Not avert to flighting the ball and really challenging the batsman.
He's shown good character. I mean, he's not scared of tossing the ball up, and times he's hit for 6s, but he still takes wicket as well, which is why he is in the side, a wicket taker for Bangladesh.
আমার বউ লোকে কথা কইতেছে না লিগে
It's a tough one for the keeper. Had more spin on that one. 4 byes, I think.
50 রানটা চাপও আসেন বাকি রয়েছে
তো ওর বলে ভালো থাকে সুইং এমন দেখে হ্যাঁ
Very difficult for the keeper to take that. Well, certainly want more discipline after having got Afghanistan 3 out. You don't want to give them extra run. Don't want to give him once again get the charge. 51, 50 up for Afghanistan.
আজকে যদি ম্যাচে একটা ছক্কা নাই তারে লাগ যায় হইরে দল থেকে পড়ে
আজকে ফ্রিতে পাঁচ রান
Push pushes the call and they make it for the second with a full length dive from Siddiq.
With a couple of missed opportunities, you will say early on, Wafiullah Tara Khail Shariful missed picking up this time around. A very bad throw. This would have been giant. See, the call was for 2 from Siddiqullah. A bit of hesitation from Darvish Rasuli. But a wide throw makes sure that Siddiqullah comfortably makes it. Look at that. Tanzim picked it up, but wide from the stumps.
May sound a bit archaic and boring, but Siddiq has got to accept the anchor's role in T20. It may also sound as if I'm instructing him to slow down the process of the innings. Not really. I think he's got to be just a little bit more watchful, weigh his options and play out the 20 overs. As we've seen, the disaster has struck Afghanistan in the middle phase of the innings. The batting has been iffy. If you get in, then make sure that you make it count.
Absolutely, and he's shown it that he can do. We saw him in the Emerging Asia Cup. Had a brilliant innings there to make sure that Afghanistan come out as winners, and this is what transpired. Early on, there was a lot of intention from the Afghan batters, the 2 regular openers for Afghanistan again, Ibrahim Zadran and Ahmadullah Gurbaz, and then that shot of Shariful. Didn't get the timing right, but a beautiful catch taken from Nurul Hasan.
A great placement. Seized on the shorter length and put it away for 4.
সাহস হচ্ছে না
And then another beautiful catch. That was catch of the tournament Tamim made it look easy, but that wasn't. Wafira Tarakhil hit one big six and then lost the track of the ball. Saifuddin, very last ball of the power play, took the wicket to keep Afghanistan to 39 for 3 inside first 6 overs.
Rashad was expensive in his last game, was hit for 5 sixes. Again down the leg side, is getting the ball to spin, but his discipline is a bit off in this over.
But this over has almost given momentum back to Afghanistan. First 5 wides in that boundary, a bit short, and Siddiq ul Athar was up for it, and then another wide.
Ball is certainly gripping and spinning. After 8, 61 for 3.
Order posa laise. Order posa laise. Inning breaks lagi.
Salah, keluar. Akhirnya kita ramai saja.
Tentu breaks lagi inning breaks lagi.
Mana time out ni?
Afghanistan looking to break the pattern coming into this game. The story continues. The frustration continues because after getting off to a flying start, collecting 20 in 2 overs, they started to lose wickets again. Going back to the same opening combination that delivered good results for Afghanistan over the years, Ibrahim and Gurbaz. Works through the onside, is going to take a single. They have to settle for a single. It's going to be interesting because in the middle stage of the innings, they struggled in last few matches, last few series as well. In the commentary box, I'm Devendra. With me is Parvez Maroof. Good evening, Parvez. How do you see the game developing in the next 7-8 overs?
Good evening, Devendra. Good evening, all. So far, it's been Bangladesh dominating the proceedings. The last ball, Tanzim Hassan off his own bowling. Take a look at this. How he goes across. Mind you, this is a fast bowler sliding across as well, making sure it's just a single. That's commitment. This is brilliant by Bangladesh so far. Great opportunity for Darvish Rasuli. He's been quite sedate, 4 or 5 deliveries. And not been given easy runs by the Bangladeshi bowlers. Mid-lowers run rate in Sharjah has been something that's spoken about a lot. Certainly Afghanistan to win this game, I just feel one of these players got to bat through at least till about the 18th or the 19th over.
Great discipline. Afghanistan hosting matches here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium.
Out. Oh,
Nicely worked. 2 is the call. It's a single. Struggle in the middle stage of the innings. And they break that pattern. 2 quality batters in the middle for Afghanistan today.
Certainly something we speak about is the middle overs run rate of the two sides. In the 2025 is the 24th game being played by Afghanistan. It's 11 being played by 11 by Afghanistan and 24th by Bangladesh. Experience to come. Rashid Nabi, Ismatul Omar Zai. And certainly something to keep about is Afghan.
The captain city of Afghanistan, Kabul, famous for many things, but cricket has been the flavor of late. The security has improved in the country. Afghanistan, particularly Pakman province. She can play the game of cricket as well. Parvez Maroof was also there. Great discipline.
Just to continue on the middle overs struggle for the two sides. Languishing in the bottom two, Sri Lanka is the last in the middle overs. 24th being played by Bangladesh, 11th by Afghanistan. That's something that, come the World Cup time, they like to get it right. Even Sri Lanka, for a certain extent. Top side, even India for a certain extent as well, 7.90. Thirdly, the middle overs. That's because most of the time wickets clean, falling along. That's a good shot. Short ball picked up early. Short boundary to the leg side and peppers it to the Kulathal to end the ninth over. 6-9 for 3.
মুড়তে ফেলা দেন তিন লোক ভাই স্টিনারকে সবাই শেয়ার করেন কমেন্ট অপশনটা কি অন করে দিও কমেন্ট অপশন কি অন করা আছে অন আছে বাইরে একদম
Gurba's contributing 12 and 7 for Ibrahim. Siddiq is batting well now. 26 of 19. He's got the ability, he's got the maturity to play a long innings for Afghanistan. Single. Two players who play spin really well. And Siddiq likes to play the full shot. He's a fantastic player against the short pitch deliveries. Previous over last ball, there was a mighty hit by Siddiq Kulathal. Picked up the slow ball early, set up beautifully to put away. Short boundary to the leg side. No intention to keep the ball on the ground. Excellent by the young man. The more I see about Siddiq Kulathal, the more I'm falling in love with his batting. Knows exactly where the fielders are, where the short boundaries are, and not shy to take the aerial route. And the role will change now. Since the three top order batters have fallen, he has to somehow make sure drive that deep as possible. Brilliant in the emerging Asia Cup, playing this role, anchor role, taking the innings deep and then exploding. Provide the impetus to the innings.
চ্যানেলে নতুন হলে চ্যানেলটি সাবস্ক্রাইব
He
করে
has to be the aggressor, but most importantly, pick the right bowler and the right end. Asu Mohammed has been exceptional right through this series. 4 for 18 in the 4 overs for 18 runs, 1 wicket in the first game, and even now holding good pace and understands the surface pretty well. Mahdi Hassan, the off spinner, has not been picked for tactical reasons because there are plenty of right-handers in the Afghan sides. Hence, that's why Mahdi Hassan can't find a place in this team. But he too is an excellent bowler. So when it comes to bowlers for Bangladesh, they got so many choices to pick from. Will settle for a single. There has been a lot of discussion about playing a matchup thing in T20 cricket. You think that in shorter format, it's important to have those combinations right and left hand, because if there is a quality player, for example, Shane Warne will be bowling to left-handers. Horses for courses. Gone are the days where you just go through the motions, but now there are so many data available. You read them, you go through them, make decisions according to the surface, the grounds, and the opponents for a betterment. Off a mark, 73 for 3, and it's time for some drinks.
ড্রিঙ্কস বিরতি ভাই 5 জন লোক দেখতেছেন ভাই স্ট্রিমে কোন বন্ধু কি লাইক দেন না সিদ্দিকুল্লাহ না আতাল 22 বলে 28 Oh, shit. একমাত্র মানে দর্শনের দিকটা গেলে বডিগুলো সবাই বডি মানে ওরে ছক্কা দিতে পারবে একটি আগে দেখতাম খেলা দেখতে মানে বল উপরে উঠলেই ক্লাস উপরে তুললেই ক্লাস
দায়িত্ব দিয়ে রইলে ভালো লাগে
আজকে
কালকে আজকে কালকে
মানে
টিয়া তুলা তো লাগবে বেশি 100 টাকা করেছে তার আড়াইব 1400
গাইস ড্রিঙ্কস বিরতি
শুক্রবারে 5000 টাকা আমার লাগবে শিওর শুক্রবারে কমা ঠিক আছে
Sharjah Cricket Stadium is hosting rematch T20 international series between Afghanistan host and Bangladesh. Bangladesh taking the series 2-0 already into the third game. Afghanistan going back to the same recipe of success. Ibrahim and Gurbaz to open the batting. A couple of positive strokes from both the batters from the offside. And Ibrahim trying to take the attack to the opposition balls and get on position. 20 from the first two and then 2 wickets in quick succession.
Brilliant catch to get rid of Ramla Gurbaz, Mafila Tarkel, brilliant hit. And this was the last ball of the power play, nothing stroke. A great opportunity for the young man to stamp his authority in the side. Picked up the slow ball early of Tanzim Hassan Shah, be dispatched
let's start
by Siddiqul Atal. Going to be a change of bowling. Saifuddinho just bowled 1 over in the power play, went for 4 runs on the wicket of Mafila Tarkel. Will continue. The current run rate will get to Afghanistan to 146, which I feel just below under par. To get to 150, 160, which this pitch and the stadium demands, I think one of these players got to play a blinder.
73 রান ভালো
Two quality batters in the middle. Siddiq is on 28. Gets it over the top on the offside. Could be caught on the boundary. Yes, on the second attempt. Yes, he's done it. Saifuddin has struck again. And another set better departs. Siddiq is on for 28. Holding on to it and celebration time for Bangladeshi fans.
One of those series where Afghanistan just want to press on the gas and get the quick runs, and straight away after a break, how many times you've seen a break brings up a wicket, and that too the settled batter Siddiqul Atal, who's been batting so well with control aggression, but in the end he has to go back for 28. It's 73 for 4.
Afghanistan 73 for 4 in the third T20 international after put into bed. Give it 20 without loss after 2 overs. Azmatullah Omarzai comes to the crease. One of the brightest talent in Afghanistan cricket. Strike rate of 119. Going to put take a bit of time here today. He's known for his explosive strokes. He's been playing the role of the finisher of late. Airborne. Brilliant fielding, continuing to maintain their tempo and intensity in the field, Bangladesh. Into a movement for Saifuddin away from the right hander. This is the wicket of Siddiqul Atal. Angle going across the left hander. Trying to probably go over extra cover. Slicing it. Juggle, keeps a good head position. Calm under pressure. And takes it. Unfortunate that Siddiqul Atal found the fielder.
Again, movement away from the right-hander. Again, at the backward point position. He was still getting the ball to shape away. Fielding has been brilliant from Bangladesh throughout the series.
Carbon copy, just like the first ball. Shamim Hossain Patwari, for the second time, at least save a couple of runs there. He's been a live wire wherever he's been fielding today. An extra cover took a blind to dismiss Gurbaz. The last two deliveries certainly save a couple of runs each, and that man, Phil Simmons, will be happy. Hardly shows any emotions, but I'm telling you, inside, he's a happy chunk.
Out.
This time he will take a single. Watching the fielder sitting on the edge of the 30-yard ring, taking a single. He's off the mark. Umar Jay.
130 clicks the pace by Saifuddin. Very impressive. Capitalizing on the opportunity that he got in the last game. First ball of Umar Zai certainly saved a couple, and the very next ball again. Is that a bird? No, that is Shamim Hossain Patwari at cow point. Excellent.
Continuing to maintain pressure on Afghanistan. Again, good line, good length around the off stump. Not giving any free opportunity to batter to work with, to free his arms. At the same time, the fielding has been outstanding.
Building the dot deliveries here, Bangladesh. Keeping the pressure. Just one run, one wicket in 5 deliveries. Last 30 deliveries, just 35 runs, couple of wickets, losing wickets. In crucial interval has been the problem for Afghanistan.
Is this going to be a short pitch delivery? 2 men on the boundary. Good shot. Beautiful stroke. A delightful stroke from Darvish Asuli to pick up a boundary. And to culminate the over as well. 11 gone, 78 for 4.
Just a minute. Just a minute.
Late realization. It was a no ball. So there will be free hit for Darvish Asuli.
Confirmation. Line belongs to the umpire, and I think the third umpire has got it spot on. And Mr. Paktin will signal a no ball, which becomes a 4 and a singles 5 runs. Rubbing the salt into the wound is going to be a free here. And remember, since the same batsman at the striker's end, the field cannot change. The options are, I think, nice and full for Saifuddin.
Darvish goes down the ground, will be caught, but it won't matter. Now 11 overs gone, 79 for 4. Plenty of options for Bangladesh in the pace bowling department, and hence they can make those changes. Those options will be available for the ODI series as well. Fast bowling has been really good of late for Bangladesh, and got plenty of options to choose from, even the demanding conditions and also the number of matches in a year for Bangladesh. Play a lot of cricket. Vishal into the attack, and we pick up a single. They're coming back for the 2.
Very close to the line there. The foot touch the boundary rope. Slight misfield and extra cover. Rare misfield going to be set. Sean Tate with a cup of coffee. He'll be a happy man just watching how the fast bowlers have bowled in this series, especially as well as leading up to this series, the Asia Cup previously. The Netherlands-Bangladesh series, the Pakistan series back home, the Sri Lanka series away. Lots of good things to talk about when it comes to Bangladesh pace attack. And Phil Simmons, yeah, he's heading the show.
Fantastic so far.
Beautiful length is drawing the better forward. So coming into this competition, both the teams had similar patterns
সবাই ডাবল ট্যাপ ট্যাপ
of
করেন
losing wickets at critical juncture, and that's how they did not perform up to the expectation in the Asia Cup.
ক্যাচ
Up in the
উইকেট
air. This could be caught. This one
ক্যাচ
is gone.
মানে 20 টাকা বলে উইকেট
Shot taking the wicket.
হ্যাঁ আমাদের
Afghanistan continuing to bowl, continuing to lose wickets at critical juncture in the game.
Poor stroke by Azmatullah Mirzai. Got to be said. Lost the senior partner in Siddiqul Atal in the previous over. Needed some stability to get to 140, 150. And against a leg spinner turning away from the right hand, he likes to go long on, does it, gets the top edge. The poor stroke comes up, takes Azmatullah innings for just for 3. It's 81 for 5.
আমি যখন 5টার দিকে লাইভ দিতেছিলাম 25 জন 40 জন 60 জন সত্যি পাই
Just one leg. Enter. Right, come on. 3 to come. Afghanistan derailing 81 for 5. Similar patterns, similar dismissals. Short selection has been the issue in this competition. And Mohammad Nabi comes to the crease to provide the rescue act for the team.
Jakar Ali is on the attack. Slip comes in place for Rishad Hussain, who was very expensive in the last game. Picks up the big wicket over Mirzai in the previous delivery.
Will explore the area to the outside to collect the single. He's off the mark.
Mirzai's wicket. Trying to go over long on against the turn. Had gone over long off or trying to go over extra cover inside out would have been a better option. But the question got to be asked, was that necessary when you have lost a wicket in the last over? That too, the settled bat of Siddiqul Atal. All what Mirzai had to do is bring some stability to the innings rather than taking any unnecessary risk.
That's been the concern throughout the series and in the last 1 year as well. Tremendous potential, but not realizing that potential. It has been the cause of frustration for the coach, coaching staff, or the captain, or players themselves as well. You need to find the answers. T20 World Cup not far away. 12 overs bowled, 82 for 5.
আমি বারবার কইতাছি তুমি এইভাবে বল করবা না ওই জায়গায় লিখছিল প্রিমিয়াম জায়গা
Sense of deja vu yet again here for Afghanistan, batting first and having to scrap towards a total that they will hope to defend rather than be confident of defending. Slide on and miss the leg stump, no turn really on offer, just skidded on. Delighted to welcome Ramiz Raja alongside me. Afghanistan still have a lot of work to do to get up towards what they scored in the first 2 games.
I thought Saifuddin's spell was a critical one for them to get back on settle. But it turned out to be that Saifuddin was the real deal. Follow-up 3 overs were critical. Picked up a wicket, so now it's back to normal where Nasum is going to do that. Angle the ball back into the stumps and keep it nice and tidy. Oh,
Oh, goal!
Terrific piece of bowling this, because he knew exactly from what area to get that ball back into the stumps. And Nabi's night is out.
Bangladesh fans loving every second, Ramiz, because right now they are thinking of 3-0. This is the perfect delivery. Probably just a bit of natural variation, maybe kept a fraction low. I don't think it was the out-and-out arm ball, but again, it's just the angle and the skid on. Nabi can't quite believe how that ball's reacted to the charge's surface, and he's lost his leg stump. He has to go. He's been dismissed for one. Afghanistan in trouble, 82 for 6. Captain walks to the crease. Out comes Rashid Khan. Such a dynamic player. I often think he is wasted, particularly in this format down the order. He's come to the crease because of this. I mean, Nasser Ahmed's been exceptional again for the third time this series.
There's the hard length, beaten by the length and lack of spin. Well, over 70% of his deliveries are these straight out ones, the ball that doesn't really turn and grip. The kind of pitch, this particular surface, where if you fight the ball, you get some purchase as well. You're willing to spin the ball, so it's the reason why that now becomes doubly difficult to track down.
He's the kind of left-arm spinner that for right-handers will challenge the inside edge as much as the outside. Rashid Khan doesn't mind which way it's going. That might be a very flat 6. Great footwork. Dances down. We'll have a boundary check here. Might be 4, might be 6. And a funny feeling this has gone all the way and cannoned into the advertising cushion. He will scrap and fight for Afghanistan up to a total.
Out of frustration, I think. Well, what a strike this is. He's just walked and he's put it away, probably on the full for 6. It's gone flat. He's hit the cushion on the full, I think. So Rashid, I think tonight means business. Let's see where they can last the distance. Still plenty of overs left.
Yeah, for me, this has to be 6, and it's a flat 6. Like a tracer bullet. Such a dynamic batter and ball striker, Rashid Khan. He will fail sometimes because of his attacking nature, but he could counter-attack his side up to a total here. Not as many boundaries tonight as we've seen throughout the series. You would imagine they're going to need to get up to at least that 150 marker again. Asim's going to finish with 2 for 24. He bowled beautifully yet again.
This is struggling with where the ball is coming. And he is tested with his hard length. Look at the length. It's terrific stuff. Terrific spread. And clearly bamboozled Nabi in the end. At 6s and 7s for a change.
I think too many times throughout Mohammad Nabi's illustrious career, he would have had that look of shock and awe. What's just happened to me? Turning times for Afghanistan, they very rarely lose a sequence of games. They've got a great record in this format in particular. Bangladesh fielding for me has been marvellous.
This is the collective effort actually in the field. Not one or two have shown them the way. It's the collective effort of all. Have made this series a memorable one for Bangladesh in the field.
The standout has probably been Sham Hussain, the youngster, but everyone has had a great role to play. A bit of concern for Rashid Khan, isn't there? Because he's probably stood up heads and shoulders, particularly with the ball, for this Afghan side throughout the series, but they just do not go on streaks like this. I think in their entire history, they've only ever lost this many games in a row once before. The only time they've lost more than 4 in a row is kind of interspersed with a couple of abandonments down in the T20 World Cup, so hard to calculate that. They'll be desperate to end this series with a consolation victory.
A great game, as they say, game is a leveler.
লাস্টে 5টা ম্যাচের মধ্যে একটা ম্যাচ জিতে 4 ড্যামেজ লাগছে
It has been an humbling experience, I'm sure, for Bangladesh, but something for them to learn and move forward. Oh, very close to the stumps. Probably got an inside edge into the fence. Yeah. Quick through the air, the leggy, and missed by the keeper. 97
দুইটা রান 8 রান দিছে না 9 রান গেছে জাকিরের লাগি
Look at Afghanistan's record from all time. They played their first T20I back in 2010, where they started with a win, or excuse me, a defeat to Ireland, then a win over Canada and Ireland. But all throughout their history, they've got a remarkable record. Played 152, 190 and lost just 58. They're used to winning. It's their culture, it's their mindset, it's what they do, all the way through the associate ranks, now up to a full member. See here that they've experienced a series whitewash, a 3-0 series defeat of Bangladesh. That was in India in 2018. They haven't gone down to many series whitewashes themselves. Tanzim comes into the attack. Only twice in their history. It was West Indies in 2017, India 2023, as we see the boundary. Think off the inside edge, you were right.
Maybe it's time for Bangladesh spinners to come up with a new strategy and deploy, because they generally are wicket to wicket, quick through the air, and they've been found out quite badly in this series. Bangladesh have been tremendous against their spinners, not allowed them to settle down. Whilst they found a way through this, Afghanistan spinners seem to be stuck in that mindset where they feel that quick through the air stuff will do the job. It did for Rashid Khan, but he wasn't on the winning side. So something for Bangladesh, something for Afghanistan, I'm sorry, to sort of look at and maybe to shape things differently next time around.
I think maybe just to make the change to the conditions a little bit better, to react that little bit better. Feels like they've maybe overreacted at points through the series. Be a bit more adaptable. Top edge, deep fine leg out there. Oh, it's another wonderful catch, and it's such an important one, because Rashid Khan can be so devastating with the bats. He'll always play his shots, but I think this has been held just inches inside the rope.
I think he did well, Rashid, to hit that ball hard, because a feet away from the fence, it was a high bouncer and a very good catch. He had to really look at the boundary fence, and never easy, and it only shows you that this is a confident fielding unit that Bangladesh have floated out there on the field. Rashid lays for 12, promising a lot, falling short of those promises. 12 of 7, 98 for 7.
ऑल आउट नहीं हो रहा इसको ऑल आउट नहीं हो रहा
Real concern here for Afghanistan. All of a sudden, they're now thinking, can they bat their 20 overs? Just 3 wickets left in hand. Don't quite have the same depth with Noor Ahmed, who adds a little bit of quality down at number 9. He's not in the side today, so Abdullah Ahmedzai will have to show us his wares with the bat. And he is going to be dismissed very first delivery in international cricket. Didn't bat on his debut. He's had a good go at it. But he's holed out to mid-on, and he doesn't look altogether happy either.
Saifuddin, the guy who got this under control. Fantastic piece of catching from Bangladesh. They're on the run, diving full length in the end, making sure that he held onto the ball. And I mean, he want to forget this ASAP. First ball in international cricket, doesn't get off the mark. Dramatic end to the innings, 98 for 8.
বুয়া পেয়েছিল বুয়া অল আউট করে নেবে মানে শেষই তো আমি অল আউট তো ইজি করে 9 নম্বর ব্যাটসম্যান বাংলাদেশে
Hat-trick ball. He goes full and straight. Every good fast bowler will always look for the stumps with a hat-trick ball. But Mujib keeps it out. Well, Ramiz, what would have happened in your day if you did this with your first ball in international cricket?
5 rounds of the ground. And we'll have a tough time in the dugout as well after the game. But anyway, I mean, when you're 2-0 down in a 3 T20I series, it's difficult really to rise up to the occasion at times for a side. Because nothing much has worked for Afghanistan, unfortunately, in this series. 98 for 8.
Followed the journey of Afghan cricket for as part of 2 decades now. Their rise up the ICC associate structures in that famous first ICC tournament in Jersey. That was World Cricket League Division 5 16, 17 years ago now, and their story, their rise in cricket has been one of the great stories of world sport. So prodigious. So impressive at the way they've adapted as they've gone up through the levels. This might be the first little wobble really since full membership in some ways. Period of 5 consecutive defeats if they lose tonight. And this is against a side, Bangladesh, they like playing, that they would have backed themselves to win and avenge the the Asia Cup defeat that they had. Sharaful returns to the attack. They have all the qualities, don't they, in terms of skill sets with bat and ball and in the field. They're just struggling a bit for confidence right now, it feels like.
Yeah, I mean, nothing much has worked. I mean, with the ball also, I mean, they've sort of got back on the saddle very late in the piece. Every time things happen in the last part of the day for them, and by that time it was too late. In the first 10 overs, they've been rather wobbly. So nothing on consistent basis. Credit to Bangladesh. I mean, we can always criticize Afghanistan, but they've been limited in their past courtesies. Some terrific all-round cricket from Bangladesh. The catching, the strategy, the bowling, the intrusions. And the batting against spin. I think that is where they've dented Afghanistan's confidence in the middle phase of the innings, where they've gone out there with a very positive intent and been very proactive.
Oh, inside edge. It was so nearly 99 for 9, but the 100 will come up. And Mujib has to have a laugh and a giggle about that because he didn't know too much about how it's gone for 4, but it races to the rope.
Yeah, the other good thing about this pace bowling attack is that they've used that Yorker extremely well. Inches away from the stumps. But every now and then you see them using the fuller length to good impact. 100 comes up for Afghanistan. It's been a very tough 100 for them.
Very, very happy Bangladesh setup right now. Easily could have gone to an Asia Cup final, remember, but they are rejuvenated beyond belief in the field. We've seen 3 superb catches. This was the first one of them. But it's not just been the catching, probably the catch of the series, that one, but also the ground efforts have been excellent. And they've held on to everything, even with the occasional juggle.
Great all-round performance in the field. All very good catches. Great commitment. They look physically very fit. I mean, not easy fielding conditions out there because of weather. It's stifling hot at times, or humid at least. They've shown the resolve, the excellence in skill level, both in the batting department and fielding department.
For the seamers as well, what they've done so impressively is at good pace understand the lengths that they're targeting, either full or short. They've nailed those Yorkers. Okay, bit of fortune with the full toss potentially too. All of them again, another fiery short ball have been very impressive. But Afghanistan have 4 overs to work with. What can they get up to? It's 106 for 8.
Bangladesh captain winning the toss and deciding to bowl first. Excellent response from the bowling unit, and the fielding has been spot on, taking some fantastic catches inside the 30-yard ring on the boundary as well. On the bat to short promise, Suli is betting on 17. Shot, huge appeal. It's been accepted by umpire Mashaquddin. Afghanistan continuing to lose wickets here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Oh, he's asked for the review. Absolutely. Afghanistan have got reviews. He was very confident when he asked for the review. Let's see what it has got.
All very close to the bats. Confirm it. Ultra-edge, please.
আম্পায়ার আট তুলতেছে
Stand wide. Confirm with ultra-edge, please. Ball very close to the bat. Yes. Flat land, and also can see gap between ball and bat. Now move to ball tracking. Satisfied, no bat in ball. Yeah, original. Ball tracking, please. Pitch and line and peck and line. Wicket missing. Patin, back to on-field umpire. Patin, you reverse your decision from out to not. You are on screen now, give signal.
But it's not very often Patin makes mistakes, but fantastic review from Mujib and he survives. He was very confident. Probably he thought that it must have just brushed his gloves or might have just touched the bat, but I'm not sure if he knew that this would be missing. But for his luck, it was missing. Now let's see what Mujib can do from here. He's got to have to stay there. It's 23 more deliveries to be played. That's more like it.
let Darvesh Rasuli take as much of a strike of these 22 deliveries that are on offer.
First thing, Afghanistan have to play out all the 20 overs. Now just look at that. It looked completely in line for Ahmad Chapati to make the line, but that bounce missing is the luck that Mujib Zadran in Afghanistan needed.
The top spinner going over the stumps. The man at the long on, deep mid wicket and deep square on the boundary on the onside for Darvish Rasuli.
Goes over the top, handsome stroke, bouncing away for 4.
He's fighting along. Darvish Rasuli trying to provide some respectability to the total.
And these are very precious runs. Afghanistan need as many as Darvesh Rasuli can get. This was in the slot. Well, he has been tossing the ball up. Again, Darvesh Rasuli didn't get the full of that, but still enough away from the fielder for 4. Welcome boundary for Afghanistan.
Slight change in the field now. Man at the deep extra cover on the boundary now on the offside, long off on the boundary. From where he picked up a boundary. Getting the ball to turn, slow through the air, also changing his line and length.
I like that Mujib Zadran is communicating to Darvesh Rasuli. Watch the ball. It was a little slow, and it's a spinner speaking to him, understanding how the spinners usually bowl and understanding the mindset of a spinner.
Shot and pulled it majestically. It's gone for 6. Brilliant stroke from Darvish Rasuli.
Wow, this has been a wonderful over for Afghanistan, a 4 and a 6. Those two coming off the bat of Darvesh Rasuli. He's a good striker of the ball. This was too short and on the back foot. He doesn't miss that 84 meter 6.
Deep mid wicket, long on. Man at the deep square on the onside on the boundary. Deep extra cover and long off. That's the field. Dropping it short. Excellent footwork and great connection. Pulls down the ground, diving forward, missing. Will keep this strike as well. Going back for the second. That could be trouble, but he reaches there to the safety eventually. They're taking risks. 17 overs gone. This has been a prolific over from batting perspective for Afghanistan. 119 for 8.
সময় কার বল আছে তোলে সাইবুদ্দিন দেখবে
Sorry, Phil. 1 for 22 in 3 overs. So once again, very impressive. 2 for 24 to set the tone in the bowling department, exercise control. And they've been controlling it nicely. But in the previous over, Darvish Rasuli decided to take the attack to the opposition by hitting a couple of boundaries. It's a shock-lifting delivery. Wide signal.
That is one from the over, so all the other deliveries will have to be or probably Yorkers. Wide Yorkers. One ball, another short one. That will be to the relief of Mujib Zadran, who is a good striker of the ball as well. But he's got a 50 in the one-day international, that too against the kind of attack of Pakistan.
Right in the channel, looking to attack the stumps. He's very good at changing the pace. Was brilliant in the previous game, continuing to deliver goods for Bangladesh. Sorry, full. It's competition for places in pace bowling department for Bangladesh. So very healthy looking competition.
Well, Afghanistan will need to score runs against a good bowling attack of Bangladesh, who's looked good throughout this T20I series, especially their death overs been very good. Where they bowled their Yorker slow ones.
Crashing to the extra cover. A firm strike from Mujib. He picks up the boundary.
And just while we are talking about how good they have been in this series, Bangladesh bowlers, last 2 overs have been Full of runs for Afghanistan. Once again, that into the slot. And Mujib is a good striker. I mentioned that earlier. Finds the gap nicely for a 4.
As a bowler, you should be thinking about in between leg. No shot, no full. He can play the hook shot, he can play the shot through the extra cover. It's one. The fielder at the mid-off region not quite getting the timing that he was searching for, just taking the pace of the ball.
And Darvesh Rasooli telling him to lay it down the ground, not play it in the air.
Driven straight down the ground. Just a single. His bowling has been very impressive of late for Bangladesh. When it comes to taking wickets, at the same time containing the batters as well. Good discipline, consistency from Bangladesh fast bowlers.
Absolutely. I was talking to Sean Tite, their bowling coach, and it's like we've been practicing very hard. Our Yorkers, slower, wide of the off stump, continuously with the new ball hitting top of the off stump, not giving away anything to the batters. And that's the reason why they are bowling with beautiful economy and also getting the results.
Pushes through the offside for a single. And how you practice, that matters a lot when it comes to executing those deliveries in the game situations, in pressure situations. If you consider your practice session as a crucial match, and that's how you deliver grades. Bangladesh conceding only 8.04 after New Zealand. New Zealand is known for their ability to execute the game plan with a pinpoint accuracy. Placed at number 2, Bangladesh. Hammers. Has he found the gap? Yes, he has.
Well, Mujib Zadran has identified gaps so well in this over, and it is conceded 11 runs from Shariful. End of the over, 130 for 8.
10 করে নিয়ে লাস্টে 40 ওভার
Afghanistan recovering through this partnership 32 of 21 between Rasooli, 30 of 27, and Mujib, 16 of just 13 deliveries. The score was 98 when the 8th wicket fell. 2 overs to go. Can Afghanistan take it to 150? So is the call. Should be going back for the second. That's good. Rasooli is looking to exercise control now. He wants to take control of the situation.
Well, Mujib Zadran is nothing short of Ibrahim Zadran when you see him bat, identifying the gaps. Told you he's got a half century against Pakistan. That was one innings. And he has been striking nicely. This was needed, much needed for Afghanistan. They needed some runs on the board for the bowlers.
Slower delivery and spins it to the man at short third. Wicket for Saifuddin. He has been outstanding today. The partnership which was flourishing has been broken now. Rasooli goes for 32.
Well, Darvesh Rasooli couldn't time that. The slower delivery got him. Saifuddin telling him, I got you. And yes, he has. Darvesh Rasooli played a good innings, 32 of 29. A long walk back. Afghanistan, 132 for 9.
ভাইয়া তো তুমি স্টিমারে করেন, স্টিমারে কেউ লাইক দিচ্ছে না, স্টিমারে সবাই ডাবল ট্যাপ করে লাইক দেন, সম্পূর্ণ খেলা লাইভ লাইভ দেখা হবে, করা হবে, সমস্যা নেই।
Bashir Ahmed on debut, hails from Kandahar province in Afghanistan, plays for Bush region.
সময় কিছুক্ষণ লাইভ স্ট্রিম অফ থাকবে,
Bowling has improved a lot,
কিন্তু লাইভ চালুই থাকবে।
making his debut. A lot of expectation from him, known for his ability to exercise control, ball discipline deliveries. Also, he's got the ability to bring the ball back into the right-handers. That's how the wicket fell. Slow delivery, just slicing it. Wanted to hit that gap behind the square, picking the fielder. Good, intelligent delivery. Sways away to a short-lifting delivery.
Afghanistan will take whatever comes. This is an extra run, wide, given by the umpire. 11 extras in this Afghanistan inning, helping Afghanistan's cause. And in 33 for 9, they need every run from here. How things change. Early on, it was the Rasuli that had to have been on the strike. Now, Afghanistan will want Mujib Zadran on the strike as much as he can for the remaining 9 deliveries. Thing is, if Afghanistan can play all their 20 overs,
Delivery. Still pleading with the umpire at the moment.
well, the umpire walking and checking with the umpire on field.
Would be that catch has carried or not.
সাইফুদ্দিন ওয়ান
Is it the discussion?
সাইফুদ্দিনের সবাই ডাবল লাইক করেন।
আফগানিস্তান জিতলে এই রানে জিতবে।
Yes, they have referred it to the TV umpire, and that would be for the catch if it is carried or not, I believe.
Give me best angle. I check the front foot. It is fair delivery. Now move to front on, please. Roll forward, forward. Give me side angle, please. From this, we don't have any good picture. You have another angle?
দেখো ক্যাচ মিস হয়েছে কেন, ক্যাচ মানে তো লাগছে।
You have anything else?
ভালো কোন অ্যাঙ্গেল দেতা,
Give me another angle. This is. Yeah.
বলতে হবে আর কোনো অ্যাঙ্গেল আছে কিনা দেখতেছ না বলে।
Yeah. Give me that. There is the ball is dipping and is not see conclusive. Give me another angle if you have.
মানে রিভিউ করার মতো কোনো ক্যামেরা অ্যাঙ্গেল নাই না, কিপিং এ যে ক্যাচ ধরছে বল রিভিউ করার মতো কোনো অ্যাঙ্গেল নাই। রিভিউ দে দূর থেকে 100 মিটার দূর থেকে দেখতেছে, বুঝছে? বাড়াতে গে দেহ বড় বাড়াতে।
That's roll back, roll back. You have a zoomer? Zoomer.
আফগানিস্তানের মতো এমন একটা দল যেমন ইলেকট্রন উইকেটে রিভিউ দিতে না যায়, এখন বর্তমানে যে টেকনোলজি।
Yes, that's better. Roll forward, forward. Forward is finger under. Freeze it. Yes, this bounce before he went his gloves. It's unsatisfied
Not out.
my decision.
So Bashir survives after forensic examination. This one ball was touching the ground before collected it cleanly. The wicketkeeper behind his stumps.
Bounce pace.
2 deliveries to go from this over. Can he survive, Bashir? Slices it over. Big single is going to go back for the second. He should be thinking about going back for the second. There's tumble on the boundary, resulting in 2 runs.
No, Bashir had a good sight of it because it is very instinctive when you nick the ball, you straight away look at the keeper if it carried or not. And Bashir straight away looked at it and said, God, that is bounced just before the gloves. And he was very sure. Had to be referred to the TV umpire who made a good decision at the end. And he has opened his account on his debut, Bashir.
Excellent delivery, but Mujib will have the strike in the final over. 19 overs bowled, 135 for 9. Only a couple of notable contributions. City getting 28, 32 for Darvish Rasuli. Slow delivery. Comes forward. Drops it. Mujib does not want run here. He wants to keep the strike.
Now, well, he couldn't get it right, and lucky he survived. He's certainly been very lucky in this innings of his. So far, he scored 16, an LBW shout. So, one back of the hand. He had to jam with all the power. The key is that they have pulled it way away from his arc. Who's changed his guard and now stands on the leg stump, on the off stump, I beg your pardon. That was for a taking by Sohan. He dropped that. Nurul Hassan bowled, he's taken some brilliant catches. He just missed it. How costly can that be? We'll have to see, because any further run Afghanistan had, and if you lose it by those runs, will hurt you at the end.
Passes straight to the man at the long off region. Mujib will take single now. Still 2 for 18 in 3.3 overs. Tanzim. Look at this. They've been rotating their fast bowlers, and all the bowlers given opportunities. Coming up with good results.
I've been seeing it for some time. They keep resting their bowlers and allowing the other bowlers to come because they have the luxury of having some wonderful bowlers. ODI fast bowlers going to join them. Nahid Rana
Will take a run. Eyes will be the signal.
Every run matters. Every run matters. Since the drop catch, another 2 runs have been added. This one with the bye, in good presence of mind from Mujib Zadran, was right after the run, straight away. Now, 2 more deliveries. Mujib Zadran on strike. Can he hit a big one?
Slow delivery, excellent stroke over the top of extra, away to the fence for 4.
Now Mujib Zadran, since he's changed his guard, Rais Ahmadzai, who's now the under-19 coach, told me that he discussed that with him, asked him to stand on that off-stump, middle stump guard, and since then he's sort of found his mojo of hitting the shots. That was a good shot. He picked the slow one, he waited for it and cleared the fielder inside the circle. And that is a very precious boundary. 6 runs off this over so far.
Choose the call. Single taken. He's coming back for the second. Can he get there to the safety of the crease? Yes, he will. two crucial runs to end the first innings from where they were 98 for 8 to 143 for 9. This has been valuable contribution from Muzib, 23 of 18 to give some respectability to the total for Afghanistan. 143 for 9 in 20 overs.
Safadeen, 3 for 15.
Welcome
Once
back.
again at a good, decent
কিছু কিছু
time with the
বলা
ball.
সারা
Nasum
জীবন
was
বিএনপির সাথে
outstanding. Left arm showed a lot of discipline. Kyle, sleight of hand for very good spell of bowling. Tanzim 2 for 24. The frontliners stood up and delivered for Bangladesh.
এখন আমি যাইয়াম আমি যাইয়াম আমার জায়গাটা পর সুন্দর মতো সাইডে দিব এটা কোনো অর্থ আছে
Tanzim Hassan, they were involved in a 100-run partnership in the first contest.
লাগে রাজনীতি করা রাজনীতি
109-run opening burst from the two left-handers. Mujib is quick through the air. He's accurate, bit like Nasum. Let's see where they can pick few wickets for Afghanistan. They need to pick wickets in the first 6 to make it an interesting one. Otherwise, this game could be done and dusted very early in the piece.
Despite it mentioned something special from Afghanistan. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Mujib, the debutant Bashir? Let's find out. Even Ahmed Zai picked up 4 wickets in the last game, so they got the bowling depth, including Nabi and Rashid Khan. But the beginning, I'm pretty sure you'll agree with me, Ravish Bhai, it's the power play.
The first 6 overs will see which way the pendulum shifts.
এই ম্যাচটা সোমবারে কালকে করে
Or in this series, they've been most impressive against Afghanistan's quality spin. Yeah, he likes to play that sweep shot and he's the action straight away.
Go end of the bat. Short boundary to the leg side to the left-hander. No surprises here, trying to pepper towards mid-wicket. With the lack of phase off the pitch. Mujibur Rahman, he's a master of bowling in the power play.
Yeah, swerve away from left-handers off stump. Can spin the ball, he can seam it as well.
Viewers at home, don't be fooled. It wasn't an off-spinner. It was a swinging delivery outside the off-stump.
Attacking the stumps, that's the other great thing about Mujib. Control and attack.
Always right there, come on.
এখন মিডিল
Last ball of the over, a few adjustments being made, slips removed, opting for a bit of safety.
बस मजा दे
That sweep field as he adjusted has gone a bit finer. Excellent over. It starts out with a maiden. Ideal start by Afghanistan. It's none for none.
মেডিনে নিছে মেডিনে নিছে
Umar Zai coming on to bowl. Picked up 4 wickets the last game. Temperamentally strong and a very fine all-round cricketer. Been given a slip. Fine fielder up in the circle. There's square leg for the left-hander. Probably for the flick or the pull shot. Round the stumps.
No surprises here by Barzai, straight away coming round the wicket. He counted for both these left-handers in the previous game. The first one, Hanjit Sam Kami tried to go over mid-wicket. Good catch by Rashid Khan and Parvez Hussain Amon. Batters do have good memories, Ramesh Bhai. I'm pretty sure these two batters would have spoken about it.
Watch out for that in-swinging slant now. Oh, it's the other way. Been given a wide.
Setting the batsman up. The first one, two went away from the left-hander, but quite full. The last delivery, even further. But encouragement for Mirzai, there is a prodigious movement away. watch out for the one which comes back in, probably setting the batsman up.
Keloda.
Isn't it? Not yet bowled the in-swinging delivery. So a couple of wide ones. Not a great shot. I think what Bangladesh need is calmness up front. Not a heavy score really to overall.
And Parvez Hossain, Imran, in his DNA, he's an attacking player. Anything outside the yaw stump, he likes to flash at it. That's why the slip is in place.
Oh, almost. One bounce to rush it. Once again, that was the angle. The in-swinging, the slanting angle back into left-handers. Middle and leg stump.
It wanted to go straight as possible. Bit of movement inwards to the left hand and made sure that the ball carried towards long on with the part mid on. But the intents are quite clear by Imran. Anything full, he will not hold back. It's going to be a great battle. Omar Zai and two attacking left-handers.
Oh, that's well fielded. That's well defended. There's a little bit of hesitation between the two runners. Rasuli there, stopping a four. I think he's very comfortable when the ball is pitched that way, moving away from his stumps. Anything coming back into the stumps, he looks just a little bit awkward.
I was wondering why Omar Zai is not getting the ball moving back into the left hand, which has worked in the last game. It's intentional, tactical, not too sure, but certainly not the line to bowl outside the yaw stump to both these left-handers. They love it outside the yaw stump.
Defended 10, chased 5. Have to feel extremely well to defend this. Afghanistan. Good start in the field, Afghanistan. Mujib bowled a maiden and a good follow-up so far.
So far, good start by Afghanistan. 8 wickets in the power play. They are playing 6 batters and all-rounder. If they can get deep into the middle order of Bangladesh pretty early on, pressure they'd like to create. Ahmed Zai, Bashir Ahmed, the two quicks will be waiting in the wings, itching for the ball in their hand, in their palms to get out there. But for the moment, they tried and tested Nabi, beg your pardon, Mujibur and Omar Zai in the attack.
That's a beauty. Held up on the batsman. On the bounce to the keeper. So after 2, Bangladesh 3 without a wicket down.
জীবনের জন্য একটা রাখো জীবনে এত সুন্দর একটা খেলা উপহার দিয়েছে
ODI Scott for Afghanistan. Ashfatullah Shahidi will be back leading the side as well as some of the new players.
Big shot. Is it a big shot? That's just about does it for the left-hander. Skied it in the air. Had the heart really to play that shot. There's a long on fence fielder waiting for a miss hit not to be.
And no fear here. Long on in place. I thought Imran wanted to go over long off. Dragged it towards long on. I don't think he found the middle of the bat good enough. Radicula Atal at long on for a couple of seconds, thought he's in the game, sailed over him for a massive 6.
Bangladesh have done well against swept. Taking the game to the Afghanistan spinners. And that is such a good positive intent from them.
Throwing it down, Mujib. I thought the first ball, he bowled it quicker. Last delivery, probably holding the ball back. Probably a right idea against a player like Imon, who likes pace on to the bat. 2025 first inning 7.2, 7.34 and 7.87. That's indication. Latter part in the evening it becomes very good for batting.
Alright, lovely boys.
Like we spoke about Ramesh Bhai in the pitch report. 2-6 meter length. Nasu Mohammed was exceptional today. Similarly for Afghanistan spinners Mujib, Nabi, Rashid, all these bowlers can prefer that length. And they could trouble these Bangladesh batters.
Oh, that's a wide one. Try to put something extra on that delivery.
That was quick by Mujib. Amla Guru Pass did well to hold on to it.
Up and over the infield for 4. Quicker delivery, a little bit of width. And made use of that width.
You offer pace for these two batters and also plenty of width, you're asking for trouble. Couple of deliveries before, that was the right pace. The situation demands bowling a little slower by Mujib, not firing through. These two batters enjoy pace. Add to us, plenty of width. Throwing the kitchen sink at it. Easy boundary over third man.
Lovely boy.
Good batting by Bangladesh. Taking on Mujib. Started with the maiden, and this was a Bangladesh over. 16 without a wicket.
Left arm over. Hello, faster quick.
ODI Scott, Shahidi will be captain this side. 6 changes from the T20 side. The Marikel, the wicket keeper, is also in. Allah Gazamfar will be coming back into the ODI side. That's starting on the 8th in Abu Dhabi. Now it's going to be the debutant, promising left-arm fast bowler, Bashir Ahmed. It's important that he finds the right length straight away. Both these experienced batters would love to put the young man under pressure by trying to attack.
Nicely cleared away on the leg side. Good wrist work. Although when you get a young kid bowling in a T20 eyes, that opposition can be relentless. So you've got to show a bit of body language and show a bit of temperament. And captain has got to be just a little bit more accommodating as well. So allow him to breathe a little. Just let him be also. Not a lot of information in his ears. Just allow him to be himself. Catch. Almost a wicket in his first over.
Yeah, good length. 137.2 clicks the pace. Exceptional. Kabul. There a couple of months before Ramesh Bhai. Enjoyed my time. Very friendly people. Cricket is exceptional. Cricket is being treated as the best thing. Every game in the Spagheeza was full. A lot of areas to travel to. And certainly one thing I enjoy was the food, Ramesh Bhai.
That's a beauty, hard length. That is what he needs to do. That's a confidence booster for sure.
He was spot on when he said that the young man need to be left alone. Just let him go and bowl. We'll do him a word of good. Nice seam position. Beautiful length. That's the important part. And beats the outside edge genuinely. And take a look at where Gurbaz grabs the ball near waist high. Impressive by the young man. Good start.
Russian is quick and almost a breathtaking catch. Really would have been a world-class effort. But you've got to give him 100 out of 100 for trying hard. He's a trier, and he sets a great example in the field also.
Captain leading by example. Valiant attempt. And he gets underneath it. I thought in this Afghanistan side, anyone can get close to that would have been Rashid Khan. And what a start would have been to this young man's career. He knows it. Yes, he's unlucky. Brilliant effort by the captain, just not good enough.
They're on the pads and gone for 4. They are the form opening pair for Bangladesh. Anything loose will be put away.
Yeah, freebie down the leg side, especially considering the fine leg in the circle. That's the line you want to stay away. This time in movement towards the left hand. Easy pickings for the left hand at Parvez Hussain. He likes it down the leg side through the hip. And touched his shoulder after that stroke, so that's something concerning. I think he's good to go and carry on.
Not a bad start at all. A bit of talent in this young kid. He's 23 without a wicket. In fact, 24 without a wicket.
Look at the Afghan ODI squad for the 3-match series that will follow this one. Same 2 teams meeting again, this time in the 50-over format, building up towards that 2027 50-over World Cup as Matullah Ormatsai changes ends. Rashid Khan comes underneath it, wipes his hands and holds on and holds his nerve. It's an excellent catch. He nearly took a world-class catch in the previous over. This one wasn't easy, and Ormatsai it is that makes the crucial breakthrough.
Now, well, you gotta have to look at Rashid Khan to see for yourself how you gotta hold on to the catches. A slower catcher does the trick. He was too early into his shot, and Rashid Khan takes a very comfortable catch. Look at that. He'd wiped his hands, take any sweat off. And Asmatullah Omarzai once again among wickets, 4 wickets in the last match, and provides the breakthrough to Afghanistan. Iman departs after making 14. Bangladesh lose their first, 24 for 1.
সাহেব আছে না যে না এমন ছক্কা টক্কা ডাক্তার না দি সাহেব কি করে আজকে সাহেব
Safe Hassan to the crease at number 3. Clever piece of bowling with the off-cutter, but this catch is exceptionally difficult. It's gone a country mile into the night sky.
And knowing Rashid Khan is there, look at him, wipes his hands. Just make sure nothing on it so that the catch doesn't go off his hands. Iman in the early over, when Bashir was bowling, came and put a wonderful effort, but the catch didn't stick. This time around, had all the time and made sure that he holds on.
I think this is just inside the line. Height potentially an issue as well, but for me, initially, my instinct is this is a good decision. Do Afghanistan agree, or do they think about using one of their reviews? Ramanul Gurbaz heavily involved, and Rashid Khan says, let's get a look upstairs.
TV umpire to director, we have player review for LBW on-field decision is not out. I checked the feet, it is fair delivery. Now move on front on, please.
In swing.
Roll back. I want rock and roll, please. Now move forward. We can see the big clean ball in bat. And now move to ball tracking, please. Ball tracking, please. Stand by, ball tracking coming up. Pitch outside the off, impact outside the off. Back to field umpire, please. And 13, you stay your original decision not out. You are on screen now, give signal.
Yeah, very good from Ahmed Shah Pakhtine. Spot on the money. It was always my initial leaning was that he'd got outside the line. Good delivery, no doubt about that. He's bowling with serious pace, nudging up towards 140 consistently throughout these three matches. Looks in really good rhythm. Rashid Khan just felt it was worth using one of the two reviews. They've now lost one, only have one in hand. This goes miles up again. Rashid Khan tears back after it, but it's up and over the rope. Ground that Khan made up. Quite remarkable, but it was always going to get over the rope, and Saif Hassan starts with a maximum.
Well, he's just come and he's already hit a big six. That early delivery went for 4. It was leg buys, and this time around, this one cleared the rope. Rashid was following it, but it was a 73-meter long 6.
Takes off very clever. Rashid Khan, you cannot take your eyes off him, can you? Whatever he's doing, bat ball in the field, captaining, the speed of him there. He's almost outpaced the ball over the rope. I know it's gone for 6 in the end, but what endeavour, what effort from the skipper of Afghanistan.
When he sets the bar very high, when it comes to fielding, when it comes to bowling, sometimes when it comes to batting as well. Such a wonderful player for Afghanistan.
He's a captain that compels his team to follow his actions, isn't he? Leading by example in all 3 disciplines. Inspirational to watch. End of the 5th. It's 34 for 1. And that catch he took, I don't think I've ever seen a fielder wipe there. Like, have the presence of mind to wipe your hands in case too much sweat's on them.
Bangladesh have lost 1 wicket, 34 for 1. Right, so the breakthrough has been provided, that too by Azmatullah Omarzai, but that over went for a lot of runs as well, 10 runs coming off that. So 34, Bangladesh should be very happy with how many runs they got. 5 overs.
Again, a change of pace, a slower ball, a cutter. That's about Bashir Ahmed in his debut, has come through youth programs, and then Spagiza as well. He certainly has promise.
Well, he is a promising prospect for Afghanistan. Got a very good action stall. He can bring the ball back into the right hand, and not an easy trade. He was in Zimbabwe in December, January, and he was along with the national camp practicing. They were preparing him. Would have gotten us his debut in the test match, didn't. Luckily,
should be at least a couple here. In fact, it may get to the rope. absolutely haired after it, did Wafula Tarakil, but couldn't cut it off. And big over this one, the sixth and final of the power play, going Bangladesh's way thus far.
Well, certainly this is not an easy over. Usually in the last over of the power play, all teams try to get as many runs they can because the field restrictions will be lifted. But just continuing on Bashir Khan. He played with post defenders in the Shpagiza Cricket League. Was good, played a few matches, didn't play all the matches. It certainly looks a promising prospect for Afghanistan.
Straight to the cover point field, who has a shy at the stumps. Afghanistan very much looking to try and replicate Bangladesh's efforts. Yeah, third place in the Spaghetti Cricket League 2025, but showed enough promise to force his way in, and great to see him get his first international cap. Just 20 years of age. He's tall, particularly by Afghan standards, aren't necessarily blessed with that many over 6 foot. Big, tall, strong man. Nice action too. There's shades in Jimmy Anderson, isn't there, in that follow through, the way the head comes down after. Looks up after the ball's made contact. Bumper as well. Plenty of skills on offer already through this over, even though that one's been judged as a wide.
Jimmy Anderson, that is a big compliment to him, isn't it? Bashir Khan.
Not necessarily in terms of his release point or anything, just in terms of straight after. Tried changing Jim Anderson, didn't they, back in 15 years ago, early in his career. After the release point here, plus is the scale of effort. The same with Anderson, who's gone back to his very original action. Look, the head goes entirely down. It's going to be difficult to take a caught and bowl from there, isn't it? Shouldn't change your bowler's actions if the output is good and if there's no potential of injury. And to me it looks like a strong action, a fine one, and there'll be no issues with that going forward. Don't overcoach your bowlers.
Absolutely. I mean, on this point about overcoaching and stuff, you see sometimes when the bowlers are bowling and everyone just comes around and start talking to the bowler sort of loses his mind, and that is exactly where you're overcoaching someone, just not allowing someone do what one knows and is supposed to do. This is going to be an interesting contest. Now, Saif likes to hit big shots. Bashir can bring the ball back in, and he's bowled some good cutters as well. Can he fox Saif in this over and get his maiden wicket on his debut?
Quite the right line. Difficult for a debutant, left hand, right hand. Shape from the back of the box as well, I agree with that. Shades of Ashish Nira, potentially. Similar sort of frame, actually, doesn't he? That kind of wiry left arm frame. Bit of elasticity to it, but clocked his faster balls up at 136, 137 so far today, but plenty of cutters too.
What will please him so much is if he could get a wicket, and that too if inside the power play he manages to get one from Saif or Tanzeel. He can take the game away, tell you what.
Change the field, deep mid wicket goes out, deep backward point comes up. Round the wicket, good line, good length, and plenty to work with. I like about young Bashir Ahmed here. Something about Afghanistan, isn't there? A lot of the debutants you bring through, they're not 26, 27, 28. You tend to cap guys at 19, 20, 21, in Bashir's case just 20 years old.
That's a good point. A lot of young cricketers coming through. A lot of them have been inspired by the likes of Rashid Khan, Rahmanullah Gurbaz, Ibrahim Saran, especially after that win in the 2023 World Cup. I know new youngsters will be coming. So many came to bring the youngsters into the game.
Up around the corner, no fine leg in place, and will fly all the way. Loves to play aggressively. He's already hit 2 sixes. It's 47 for 1. nosing ahead for the first time in this chase are Bangladesh, but they will have 4 overs of this man, captain of Afghanistan, to contend with, bring himself into the attack immediately outside of the power play. He's been exceptional all series with the ball. He's going to need to be again.
Afghanistan need wickets. Rashid Khan, the skipper, will have to lead from the front. Now, the leading T20I wicket taker.
পাওয়ার প্লে শেষ হইতে না হইতে রাশিদ খান নিয়ে গেছে
That's the last ball of Rashid Khan over and last ball of the power play. Saifuddin sending this off for a maximum.
সাইফে
Lovely boy,
Googly's from Rashid Khan, whether he's coming over or around the wickets to the left-hander. He starts with 2 Googlies. Bangladesh 2-0 up in the series, thinking about can they complete a 3-0 series whitewash. Talk about the importance of the power plays, Ahmed. Bangladesh have won all 3. Afghanistan could only accumulate 33, 35 and 39 points, losing 3 wickets across the 3 games, whereas Bangladesh, they've gone 50 for none, 37 for 3, 47 for 1. They've won all 3 power plays. That's why they're in the position that they're in this series. But Rashid Khan will have more than a say in this.
Lovely rush. Speaking of Khan, okay, I'm going to disagree on one thing with you. 35 without loss. In the second game, Afghanistan lost it somewhere else. 37 for 3. They got 3 wickets in that game. But then that middle order, especially that partnership of Jakir Ali and Shamim, took the game away from Afghanistan.
A little bit more turn today. Rashid Khan will enjoy that. He won't enjoy the fielding effort though. It's dived over a backward point. Not an easy one to stop and cut off. Again, would we have seen that stopped in the first innings? Races to the rope for 4.
Yeah, well, 6 runs have come off that over, and could have been a better effort. Right, he put everything behind it. Just couldn't pull the ball back in. Abdullah Mazai playing his second match. Nerves, different pressure game, international matches.
Going to come around the wicket because it's turning that little bit more. Keep your eyes on both deliveries. Goes with the googly, pulled into the gap and pulled for 4 more. Bangladesh growing in confidence. It's 57 for 1. Seven more required for Bangladesh. They're dreaming, they're thinking about 3-0. They're plotting a course towards their targets. And Rashid Khan, who's been so exceptional all series, 9 from his first over, just a bit too short with the change of angle.
Yeah, well, I believe that was a little short. Tanzeed was right on it. Abdullah Ahmadzai into the attack, playing his second match. Only bowled 1 over in the last game, gave away only 8 runs. His third match. Another young prospect for Afghanistan. I don't mind the fact that these youngsters, as you earlier indicated, Andrew, are getting the chances to showcase what skills and talent they've got. Afghanistan trying to just put things in order before the 2026 T20 World Cup.
That's not the right line. That's too easy for a power hitter of Saif's quality. He's hit 3 boundaries, they've all been 6s, and that's a monster. 6 more.
Well, Saif is taking this game away, but that was for taking. Ball was down the leg side, mid-shot, and Saif said, thank you very much, I don't mind smashing another big 6 of 74 meters. Bangladesh Bangladesh fans are absolutely enjoying it.
ফাইনালে যায় বাড়তি
We were talking in the previous over about the importance of the power play, and they've certainly won all three in terms of runs that they've scored. Again, they were looking to be aggressive after the maiden from Majid that got things going. Continued to try and play their shots. Nearly saw a miraculous catch from Rashid Khan. He did hold on to a very good one.
Yeah, well, that's something they need throughout. Take wickets, hold on to the catches, but Saifuddin is in another form. He smashed 3 sixes. He finished the power play with a maximum of Bashir Afghan's over. And Bangladesh are cruising 64 for 1 at this stage now.
Tended to see throughout the series, though, there's been plenty of twists and turns. I'd expect there to be another twist or two. Down the ground, there's protection out of long on, so it'll just be a single. Saif Hassan rightly sends Tanzid back. That could have been trouble otherwise. Problem is Afghanistan are having to scrap and fight to get into the contest. They'd never have had the volume of runs that they would have liked on the board.
I think that's where Afghanistan will have to do serious thinking. The openers have not been able to provide with the runs, and the middle order has had their issues for some time now. They've been struggling to find a proper middle order batters.
Touched on it there, though, about the importance of giving youth opportunity. All the focus should be on the World Cup. That is the next big focus in this format. And it's so close. We don't know whether they'll be drawn in India or Sri Lanka. Whichever conditions they go to, you'd imagine Afghanistan will be thinking not just of a Super 8 spot, but maybe of replicating that amazing run last year in the Caribbean.
Absolutely, the expectations are very high. Afghanistan team has certainly got some wonderful players, global superstars. Just about putting things in order
73 volts.
and getting the right mindset and hoping for better results.
Maybe 10 runs from Abdullah's first as Bangladesh move merrily along, 67 for 1.
মারা গেছে 18 বছর বিয়ে করছে পরের দিন থেকে
These are excellent conditions for batting, and Bangladesh capitalizing it really well. Tanzid is batting on 23 of 20, 21 of 12 deliveries for Shaif. Two batters stroking the ball delightfully well here at the iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Tanzid has been reintroduced, bowled well in his first spell. Afghanistan desperately searching for a wicket. In the commentary box, I'm with me is Parvez Maruf. It's been excellent so far from Bangladesh in the chase.
Right throughout the series, that's been excellent. 5 bowlers been used so far. Bashir, debutant to overs for 21. Abdullah was quite expensive in his last over. Doing it nice and easy at the moment, Bangladesh. Whenever they want to take a risk, it has worked in their way. So Afghanistan to win this game, they need something special out there. A brilliant catch, a brilliant run out, just to uplift the spirits. At the moment, Bangladesh is doing it quite easily in the end. 45 of 27, the partnership unbroken.
Mujib and Rashid, they need to deliver something magical today. Not very much of turn off the surface. No grip, no turn for the spin bowlers. Partnership 45 was just 28 deliveries. Utilizing the power play conditions to great effect. Attacking the spinners, that's been the modus operandi for Bangladesh in this series.
2 dot deliveries. Anzir Hassan Tamim is a batter. You cannot keep him quiet for a long time. Short boundary to the leg side. Will he be tempted? Fasten your seatbelts, folks at home.
Goes up in the air on the onside. should be back for two. He went to the stroke. Well picked up. Bismaru.
Cricketer's gut feeling, Devendra Kumar. Knew something was coming, something was cooking. Not the meaty part of the bat, but effective enough. That was googly attempted by Mujib. Davish Rasooli did really well from mid-wicket.
Launches it downfield. Humongous. 6 to end the 9th over. 77 for 1 Bangladesh.
এমন তো তোরা T20 ওয়ার্ল্ড কাপ ওডিআই এমন খেল ঠান্ডা মাঠে খেল ঠিক না এরকম খেলা দুটিতে গেলে হইতে সুন্দর পার্টনারশিপ তোরা বলে 22-16 বলেছে
Brilliant partnership, 53 of just 31. Almost equal contribution from the two batters. Getting boundary almost from every over.
Last ball of the previous over, a monstrous hit. Mujibur Rahman pitching it short, a rare loose delivery. Anzit Hassan Tamim, he gave the full treatment. I thought it was a googly turning away from the left-hander. High and handsome. Excess Gallo, the Sharjah International Cricket Stadium, 80-meter hit.
Ends for Rashid Khan. Out from the far end. He has been taking wickets. Taking 4 wickets in the first game. Slow through the air.
The first 2 games, Rashid Khan picked up 6 wickets in total. 8 overs, 47 runs. God, he bowled well. Well with Lav's sums and also Bangladesh batters did pick his googly, his variations, confirmation. Correctly said, Devendra. Pakistan to have any chance of winning this game, he has to come up with something special, just like the first game. That's the only way that I see that Afghanistan can win. If not, it's going to be walk in the park for Bangladesh.
Excellent delivery, just going right to the crease, trying to bring the ball back into the left-hander. Taking it away.
I like this angle by Rashid to the left-hander, coming round the wicket, wide of the crease, bowling the googly, going away from the left-hander, trying to hit the back pad. Just like that, at that occasion, slightly shorter, probably a bit fuller, inviting the batsman to the front foot. But certainly, this is attacking line by Rashid.
Brewing from batting perspective. Shot turn. With the string down the left side.
Couple of deliveries going away from the left-hander. And this occasion, a leg break, a quick leg break. Watching it live, naked eye, even I thought I was missing the leg stump. Don't think the skipper is interested to go upstairs.
Shaif is on to 23 of just 15 deliveries, 32 of 28 for Tanzeen. He has the strike. This has been very, very impressive over so far from Rashid Khan. And getting the ball to turn, take a single. He'll keep his strike as well. 10 overs have been bowled here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. In the chase, Bangladesh cruising along. Time for the drinks.
10 breaks. আপনারা যে লাইভটি দেখছেন সেগুলো সম্পূর্ণ দ্বারা নির্মিত না সেটাই সেই লাইভটি দ্বারা নির্মিত করা হয়েছে রেকর্ড করা হইতেছে
আপনারা যে লাইভটি দেখতে পাচ্ছেন এটি সরাসরি দুবাই ইন্টারন্যাশনাল স্টেডিয়াম থেকে প্রচার করা হচ্ছে। আপনারা লাইক এবং শেয়ার করে আমাদের চ্যানেলের পাশে থাকুন। আফগানিস্তানের সামনে অডিও খেলা আছে সকাল খেলা দেখার জন্য লাইক শেয়ার সাবস্ক্রাইব করেন তারা পাশে থাকে
আমার একটা নষ্ট হয়ে গেছে মানে যখন আমি বলতে কিরকম তো কি একটা করে দিচ্ছে ভালো লেগে কথা বলছি কোন আচ্ছা না লাইক করতেছি দিয়ে দিই আমি চালতেছি আমার এগুলো হইতেছে ভিডিও লাগে ওই জায়গায় সবচেয়ে বল ভালো হয়েছে সাইকেল দিনের 3 ওভারে 3 রান দিয়েছে 3 উইকেট দিয়েছে 15 রান দিয়েছে
ওই যে ভালো
সন্তোষী দিয়েছে
Chasing a moderate target of 144, Bangladesh flourishing along 65 more runs to win from 60 deliveries. This has been excellent batting performance in the second innings already from Bangladesh. Batting with purpose, positivity and good positive mindset. Exploring different parts of the ground against the spin bowlers, against the pace. They've been absolutely brilliant today.
Yep, absolutely brilliant. The pressure stayed on the bowlers of Afghanistan. That was half a chance. Rashid Khan making sure that he got to the ball, but unfortunately couldn't hold on to it. Got the wicket of Parvez Hossain undone by a slow delivery by Omar Zai. Rashid Khan doing the rest with a safe catch. In comes Saif Hassan at number 3. Big hit over fine leg in the circle. Another short delivery helping on its way. It was the last over. Picks up the googly shot and goes the distance.
1 for 9 in 2 overs for Omar Jai. Only the standard out bowler so far. Abdullah conceding 10 from the first over. Ball driven. Taking the sting out, exploring the run-out opportunity at the non-striker end.
Initially, this was a great piece of fielding and extra cover by Rashid Khan, save 4 runs. And Ibrahim Zadran, the fielder, Midov recovered it well. And direct hit would have had Saif Hussain for sure. Was guilty of ball watching, just running without making a call towards the striker. And Ibrahim Zadran unfortunately misses the stump.
Slow delivery, saw the batsman coming down the pitch. He's been doing really well, particularly his performances in the recently concluded Uzbekistan Cricket League, delivering in key moments in the final as well.
Yeah, Tanzid Hassan has been exceptional. Any width outside the off stump, he goes for it. Anything straight, he loves to clip it over mid-wicket. Very good player. In fine form lately.
Gets the top edge. This could be caught. Abdullah Ahmed. Oh dear, oh dear. It's been dropped by the Rasuli. Just cannot believe it.
Darvish Rasuli, 9 out of 10 times in the warm-ups, he would take it. Eyes closed. That should have been taken. That was a sitter. That shows the kind of day Afghanistan has been having, unfortunately. And Tanzir Hassan Tamim was halfway walking towards the pavilion. And Ahmed Zahi cannot believe it in his third game. He had a golden opportunity of picking up the prize because of Tanzir spilled at mid-wicket.
Slower delivery, another opportunity. Takes it safely. Ibrahim. Wicket for Abdullah Ahmed Zai finally.
Tell you what, the most relief player in the playing 11 of Afghanistan would be Darvish Rasuli. There you go, everyone going consoling him. But this occasion, Ahmed Zai bowls a lovely slow delivery into the pitch. Ibrahim Zadran this time makes no mistake. Easy catch, and the smile comes out. Well done, Abdullah Ahmed Zai. You deserved it. Not before. Tanzil Hassan, an important and a very good contribution of 33. 79 for 2.
আমাদের যে কারালি না চিংগাম আলী
Finally, Afghanistan is striking through Abdullah Ahmed Zai. Rashid. This string down the leg side. The pressure which was built has been released. Effort.
Well done, Bashir Ahmed on debut. For a big man, not easy to get down. He certainly saved a couple of runs. A well-earned wicket for Abdullah Ahmed Zai. All the slow ball into the pitch, skidding on to the batter much quicker than he expected. Ibrahim Zadran's FS houses. Rashid Khan, he's smiling because he trusted Ahmed Zai to bowl, and this was the last delivery. Big Bashir Ahmed, the young man, tall, lanky, gets down in time. Does well. I think he does well simply because he makes sure that his feet does not touch the boundary ropes. That angle doesn't show us the clear picture. Hopefully if we can get a shot of Bashir Ahmed's trying to save that ball from a different angle will tell us a story. And certainly full marks to the effort, and this will tell us the exact story.
Side.
He's close. The cushion does not move, does it, Devinder? So that may be indication to the on-field umpire by the third umpire. Yeah, I think we are quite happy. Just a couple of runs. Bashir Ahmed does really well to save 2 runs.
Slow delivery slices it over. A successful over for Afghanistan. Success for Abdullah. 82 for 2.
মানে ক্রিকেটে যে প্লেয়ার নামাতে পারে একটা প্লেয়ার ইঞ্জুরি হয়েছে পরিবর্তে দিকে আর একটা প্লেয়ার নামাতে পারে না এই দশজন বলতে আমাদের খেলতেছে
Afghanistan stage a comeback. Timely wicket to turn the things around. Trying to work through on the onside. Wide signal by the umpire.
Tell you what, Rashid Khan saw Jakar Ali going outside the yaw stump, fired in a Yorker. An umpire called it a wide, but Rashid Khan going upstairs thinking that there was some pad or boot. He's going upstairs.
Umpire to director, we have player review for LBW on-field decision is not out. I checked the feet, it is fair delivery. Move on front on, please. Roll back. 1 second for me. Ball close to the bats. Give me outrage when it is available. Stand by. Outrage building up. Roll forward. Forward. Roll back. Roll back. One time for me, please. Now roll forward. That's gap between ball and bat. And now move to ball tracking, please. No bat involved. Pitch outside the leg is back to a field umpire. Is that you are on screen now? Signal. Stay your original decision not out.
The original decision is not out, and I think even the white has to be revoked. What was that? That touches the bat. I think the umpire on field has to get this right. That touch the pad means, thank you very much. Technology comes handy, and the on-field decision is revoked as not a wide, it's a fair delivery. Well done to everyone involved. Around the leg stump. Rashid Khan, I thought he knew that it was not going to be LBW. He thought there was pat. Since the umpire called it a wide, he went upstairs, and there was a smart call made by Rashid to save a single. Huge appeal. Finger has gone up. Tell you what, that looked mighty close. Jakar Ali possibly will go upstairs. Being the captain, he probably will speak to Saif himself. And yes, he has taken the review. Mighty close.
TV umpire to director, we have player review for LBW. On-field decision is out. I checked the feet. It is fair delivery. Now move on front on, please. Roll back. One time for me. Ball very close to the bats. Give me outrage when it is available. Stand by. Outrage building up. Roll forward. Flat line, there's flat line when ball pass to the bats, no bat involved. Now move to ball tracking, please. Pitch outside the leg. Is that you back to field umpire? Is that you reverse your decision from out to not?
Technology comes in handy. The second time in consecutive deliveries. The first one for the wide, this occasion given out on field. Batsman reviews it. And a very good review. Pitching outside leg. Turns the ball away in the onside for a single. It's all happening here at the Shahid Stadium. Whenever Rashid has the ball in his hand, it feels like something's going to happen or something's going to happen. The effort he put in, heart and soul been put in, always gives his 100%, doesn't he? Excellent delivery. The length, the line, getting turn as well. I think both the batters, when they set up to face Rashid Khan, they're setting up, beg your pardon, is to play for the googly. They're worried about getting wrapped on the front pad or the back pad. Playing for the googly won't be a bad idea by Rashid if he can take one away.
Excellent delivery once again. He is bringing things back in favor of Afghanistan. 12 over 7 bowled, 84 for 2. Bangladesh in the chase.
চল্লিশ বলে খালি 2 ওভারে 12 রান নিচ্ছে
Good pressure being applied by Afghanistan. And that pressure gets broken. Hit a lot of boundaries, 3 sixes, and now this first 4, Saif Hassan. Just over pitched by Abdullah and punished.
Yeah, brilliant start for the over, isn't it? Saif has looked in a good form today. This was bowled full, and anything that has been bowled full to the Bangladesh batters throughout the series have been hit hard. Once again, that too, fielded inside the circle, goes for the boundary.
Good hand, really good hand from Amanullah Gurbaz. That saves 4. The big momentum shift to that one, because boundary followed by 5 wides would have been really painful after a good little fight back, a good 3 overs from Afghanistan.
Yeah, well, that's a brilliant work from Rahmanullah Gurbaz, coach Jonathan Trott. Discussion with Ibrahim Zadran. They want to win. They gotta have to break that loss streak.
It's a favourite shot of his, and this has gone miles and miles and still going. So powerful, Saif Hassan. Second pickup 6 of Abdullah. This one may be the biggest of the series.
Well, that's huge from Muhammad Saif Hassan. That is a brilliant shot, 92 meters, and it's got such an elevation that goes all the way out of the ground.
Been literally raining 6s in Sharjah. Let's get a little bit of a look at the beauty of your glorious nation, Ahmed Fidai. I know you're so proud of it. Stunning place.
Absolutely beautiful view, that. The greenery and the mountain just make it amazingly picturesque. Afghanistan.
New ball has been called for, a new ball's been found. Bangs it into the surface, almost a bit of anger in that delivery, frustrated with his previous one. That was a big hit. I know it said 92 metres, but given we're on our side of the square, for him to get that all the way over onto the road, this is an almighty strike.
That's the second 6, the way you'll say how Abdul Ahmad even hit. Last time in the previous match, Jakir Ali hit him like that for a 6. This time around, it's Saif playing alongside Jakir Ali.
Somehow ends up going towards my leg and goes for 4. The batter doesn't know how it's got there. Completely beaten for pace. It's actually a skillful piece of bowling, but it flies to the rope.
Well, 100 up for Bangladesh. Jakir Ali had no clue whatsoever at all, and that was a top edge. Lucky that went to the boundary. That could have gone anywhere. That was quick, and Jakir Ali didn't see it, but it goes down all the way to the boundary. It's been an expensive over. 16 runs have come off that. Now the equation is 44 of 44.
3 clean sweeps in Bangladesh's history. Away to Ireland, I'd forgotten about that 13 years ago in 2012. Home to England, I was there for that series in Dhaka. Crowds were incredible that day. And then last year against the West Indies, away from home. standing very much on the brink of something big here are Phil Simmons' men. Played really good cricket. Afghanistan have had wonderful periods, but just not the consistency.
Well, Bangladesh have played a brilliant cricket here. Only one small scare in the first match when they lost 6 wickets for only 9 runs, but boy, what a comeback they have made. And even that match too, Nurul Hasan made sure that they sealed the deal.
Ever change of pace, and the bowler is desperately frustrated here. I empathise with them. So I think he's nailed that guideline, and the 50-50 decision has gone against him.
Yeah, that is harsh. That's not even out of that guideline. And if there was anything else missing, an extra delivery for Abdullah Mazai to bowl. He's already given away 18 runs. One top edge, ran down to the boundary, one beautiful 6, and started the over with a 4, Saif Hassan.
Same length again, it's punished over and over again. Not all the way for 6 this time, but Saif Hassan has taken Afghanistan to the sword there. It's 106 for 2. 22 off the over, Ahmed, and all of that pressure that had just been built up has been burst, and now it's less than a runner ball required.
That is 22 run at Tower. Paul Tower making sure that Bangladesh make this a 3-0.
Really was a twist and a turn and a change in the momentum through the 10th, 11th and 12th over. Now with 22 runs plundered off Ahmed's eyes.
Kilo.
Third, momentum's all going towards the Tigers yet again.
For Abdullah Mazai to have gotten that wrong, ran down to the boundary. Right for Bangladesh. Win this.
Understand why they rested Noor Ahmed this evening. He's had such a prolific year, taking wickets for all the sides he's played for right the way around the world, and for Afghanistan, second leading wicket taker in this format of the year. They are thinking ahead to that T20 World Cup. They'll judge and run the single really well. But those who've come in, the exception of Mujib, who's bowled well, probably haven't really stuck their hand up enough, some of the debutants, to really pressure the more senior men in the squad.
Also, it is the batters have not been able to give enough to their bowlers. You know, as a bowler, you will want that cushion, 170 on the board, and all of a sudden you are on a different planet, isn't it? You know that you have a cushion, you can experiment a few things.
Oh, this is looking very, very close and given. I think if Jakar Ali uses the review, he may use it in vain, but he chooses to go upstairs anyway.
TV umpire to director, we have player review for LBW. On-field decision is out. I checked the feet. It is fair delivery. Now move on front on, please. Roll back one for me. Yeah. Now move forward. Ball close to the bat. Give me outrage when it is available. Roll forward. There's flat line, flat line when ball pass to the bats. No bat involved. Now move to ball tracking, please.
Ball standard outline is.
Pitch offside the off. Impact. Umpire call. Wicket. Umpire call. Is that you stay? Your original decision is out. You on screen now. Give signal out.
I think more than fair enough as a decision, particularly with how agricultural the shot looked. It just looked out, and it was umpire's call on 2 counts, but Jacker Ali, after 3 reviews, does have to go. He's gone for 10. It's 109 for 3.
যা শুরু হয়েছে ভাই এমন করে আছে শামিম না শামিম পাটোয়ারি লড়ি হ্যাঁ শামিম
One ball to come. Barke.
Jamie Hussain comes to the crease, the left-hander. Jeeb will enjoy bowling to him, but he'll only have 1 ball at him, the final one of his spell. Oh, and he's cleaned him up. It's 2 and 2. We said he'd like the left-hander off air, now on air. Afghanistan, they always create a twist and turn.
Yeah, he finishes his quote of 4 overs with 2 wickets, back-to-back wickets, kind of put Afghanistan back into this game.
Tell you something, it's a clever piece of bowling because it's that little carom ball that he flicks out that has deceived him, come back in, cramped him for room and done enough to take the leg bail off. Mujib is ecstatic. He's been excellent in his appearances this series. Great to see him back to form. And it's a golden duck for Shamim Hussain. 109 for 4.
एक जगह तो मारेगा ये लड़का.
This could be the defining over of this innings. Mohammad Nabi comes in to slip. Rashid Khan has the ball in his hands. It's his final over. Can he find wickets? Edge of your seat stuff all of a sudden for 5 more balls.
And that was an absolute beauty. The carom ball, and Shamim was cramped for room. He likes to make room for himself, but that was an expansive turn, and Shamim had no clue to it. Oh,
I wouldn't be surprised if Bangladesh block this over out. A maiden isn't a bad result here.
Absolutely, because they know Rashid's last over. And Saif, he doesn't want to give his wicket.
Amidst the chaos, we missed out that he's not out batter for the 2 wins for Bangladesh. Who's come to the crease. Nur Hassan Sohan is at the non-striker's end. Saif, who can hit such big 6s for the moment, is becalmed by Rashid Khan.
शाबाश 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 कुछ तो आने वाला है.
Ripping contest this one now. may well be blocking out a maiden here. Who would have thought we'd have said that at any point of this series?
This is what the wickets do. Saif, who's been playing an extraordinary cricket out there, has smashed 4 sixes in 2 overs, batting on 40. All of a sudden, is blocking the ball, just making sure he doesn't get below his wicket.
He's played 5 forward defences in this over. This is T20 cricket. It's not Test cricket, Ahmed.
Only if you were missing the flavour of Test cricket, Saif has shown that to you. Solid in defence.
An exceptional over. It is a maiden, but critically, Bangladesh have kept Afghanistan's captain wicketless. He'll finish with none for 13. It's still 109 for 4. 4 for 18, 2 for 29, none for 13. Rashid Khan with the ball has been at his majestic best.
Absolutely. Rashid Khan is a game changer. This is the Bangladesh T20I series results.
Well, what a story for Bangladesh this year in T20I cricket. They had a good Asia Cup. They were within touching distance of the final. And it all started with a 2-1 series defeat to the UAE. UAE continue to impress and improve, one of the leading associates in this format. They then lost 3-0 to Pakistan, but since then, series wins over Sri Lanka, Pakistan, the Netherlands, and now Afghanistan. And the icing on the cake would be if they can ice this chase and make it a 3-0 series. Bangladesh, as Nurul Hassan has been the not-out batter in the 2 winning chases. Bashir Ahmed returns on his debut.
Interestingly, against UAE on a series decider, they chased more than 200 against Bangladesh to win the series. You look at the records, it is UAE, one of the teams that has chased down more than 200.
So much of that is thanks to Mohammad Wasim and his excellence at the top of the order. Asif Khan too, Ala they call him here in the UAE. Funny old series for the batters. No Afghan batters made a 50, and just the 2 half centuries for Bangladesh. Saif will be looking to make it a 3rd. Oh, what a magnificent effort. Tumbling through the air, belying his age as always, Mohammad Nabi.
Well, Mohammad Nabi tells you age is just a number. You gotta see the effort. Mohammad Nabi giving his 100%. That was hit hard, hit well, and would have been a spectacular catch had Mohammad Nabi held on to that. That would have been a match-winning catch. Just didn't stick into his hand.
Tell you something, it's a really good effort, isn't it? Because it's been hit so hard. He's such a clean ball striker, Saif Hassan. Sad thing for Mohammad Nabi, it never went into the palm of his hand. It's come off sort of the bottom part, the crest of his thumb there. That will be incredibly sore. Big bruise there this evening. But it could have been a game-changing moment.
What an over this has been.
Look at how hard he's hit this. It's right out of the screws. Gets his feet set well and does almost everything right, but just slightly overdives it. So he's gone a bit too far, and therefore it's hit the inside, the bottom part of his right hand, and was then never going to be able to be held.
He certainly practiced a lot of those catches in the slip quarter. Oh, probably he knows that he had to put a dive into it. Just didn't stick into his hand.
Top edge, but I think this is going to fall safely. It's going to go all the way remarkably. That short ball is not really doing the business for Afghanistan, and it's another maximum. Who else would it belong to but Saif Hassan?
And he has to compensate for the last maiden over, isn't it? He didn't get hold of it, and that was not not properly caught, but then again, that has gone all the way. 56 meters, just enough to clear the ropes and go for a maximum. It was a good over. That 6 turns it into an average one. Oh, what a way to go to 50. Hassan has hit 6 sixes in this innings. Once again, it's raining sixes around Sharjah. And it's going to be a 4th T20 I-50 for Saif Hassan that might lead Bangladesh to a 3-0 series win. He's certainly been in a different form today. It's his 4th T20 I-50, and what an innings this has been. Slower ball, he read it well, set for it nicely, and smashed this off the meat of the bat for a maximum. This is a 6-6, 95 meters. He's just been turning it on and sending it farther and farther for the maximums.
Gonna have to have a word with our Hawkeye boys. How's that one bigger over there than the one that went to the road on the other side? Either way is immaterial because both went more than 90 meters. Both went over the rope. 6 sixes. Moments after being dropped on what was such a difficult chance for Mohamed Nabi. Surely guiding the Tigers home to a 3-0 sweep. Tries to go again, doesn't get it. Bounces just shy. Darwish Rasuli, who remember dropped that sitter earlier in the game. Just 18 more to win. 126 for 4.
Bangladesh choosing moments to strike, and they've been striking it beautifully. 55 for Saifuddin. Slower bouncer.
Well, he's been a real find for Bangladesh. Temperamentally strong and read the game superbly when he played a maiden Russia. Some meaty blows. That really was a cracking 6. Tremendous counter-attack from Saif. 55 of 33. Afghanistan is still a strike or two away from making it interesting. Who knows? If they can get rid of Saif, it could end up to be an extremely tight finish.
Brilliant delivery. Saif also taking 3 wickets for 15, so prime contender for man of the match. This has been an outstanding series for him. As we bowled well in the previous game, taking wickets in the death overs. He's got the ability to turn things around for Afghanistan.
Two form players for Bangladesh out there. Two aggressors.
Slower bouncers, slower deliveries into the pitch. That's been the recipe for success for Saif as well. All the fast bowlers. That's what Azmut is trying to do. Only 16 to win. Make it 3-0 for Bangladesh.
A complete innings. I'm talking about Saif from so many ways. Reading the situation. Playing those big shots. assessing the situation.
Probably
It'd still be out there till Bangladesh get over the line, and that's going to give him a lot of confidence and boost. You know, there's a special kind of feeling when you see your team over the line. First T20 and the second wasn't so much to write home about, but this really has been one cracking innings.
Excellent delivery. This is bringing the ball back into the right-hander. Search continues for Afghanistan. Umarzai to strike here. Hasn't lived up to the expectation, Umarzai, with the bat in the series, but he bowled well.
A very fine cricketer. Strong temperament, strong nerves also. And he bats in the middle phase of the innings, which can be difficult to achieve consistency. To play the situation at times, you've got to think out of the box, create something sensational in limited overs time. The window is so short at times. Throw a ball that came back, the off-cutter almost hitting the stumps. Just a single from the over, and it's 1-9 for 4.
Afghanistan put in the bat, scoring moderate 143 for 9, Rasuli getting 32, 28 for Siddiq. Great country. Tropic mountains, especially in the month of April. Always great going to Afghanistan and exploring mountains as well as watching cricket as well. Must be still playing on top of the mountains. It's a mountainous hit. Gilsman coming around. We'll see it sail over him for 6.
Very strong hit. Strong base he possesses, and then he's got this great ability to play fearlessly. Backing his 6-hitting ability, pitching it from off to long on for a gigantic 6.
Total commitment into the execution of the stroke. Short lifting delivery.
There's a sea change in Bangladesh's approach in T20 as we saw it unravel in no uncertain terms. Their ability to play spin superbly, and this is a world-class spinning attack of Afghanistan, and they've not allowed them to settle. Then they found Saf, who's got tremendous temperament and talent, and a catch almost. But he'll keep on challenging you as a batsman. Seemed to show a lot of emotions there. Once again, camping on the back foot, looking to establish himself to hit a 6 over mid-wicket. Miscue this one, a rare miscue. Just his ability to play such innings against top-quality bowling attack makes him such a hit.
Turned away in the onside. Just a single. Bangladesh coming into this event thinking about addressing the issues when it comes to finishing the innings. They were put into difficult situations, but they recovered well to win a couple of close matches. But particularly the second match.
I think the difference was their the positive intent
Two
and
minutes.
their
3 ঘন্টা ধরে লাইভ
superb
চলতেছে
display
ফ্যান 3.5
against
ঘন্টা
spin. I think that won them the contest.
Afghanistan coming into this series with the prospect of making some changes, experimenting things around.
Yeah, you want to experiment in such series, so I can understand the value of inducting new players in the lineup. That always helps because you want a good spread of young players in the dugout, on the bench, moving forward. And since the call is on World Cup.
Superb shot, slow delivery, and it picked it really well and smacked it over the boundary for 6.
I mean, so one picked off. Once again, it's a strong strike. 144 for the loss of 4.
50th 6 of the tournament. To claim victory for Bangladesh as they win by 6 wickets. Winning the series by 3 matches to 0.
Yeah, I was liking it so much, I was expecting more. But this is the end of the game and won convincingly by Bangladesh. They're fast becoming a well-settled, exciting team in T20 eyes. And this is a great achievement. Pre-zipped against a top-quality bowling attack like Afghanistan is no mean achievement. Rashid will have kind of an introspection. What went wrong? How can Afghanistan improve under his vigil? How about the spinners? What did they have to do well on such surfaces against a team that plays spin properly and plays with a lot of positive intent? Every game they have improved Bangladesh. Doesn't show a lot of emotions, Phil Simmons, but he'll be mighty pleased with how things have shaped up for Bangladesh. Some fine, talented young players, and winning this quite comprehensively. 3-0 is a massive achievement.
So Bangladesh is looking a solid side heading into the ODI series. Afghanistan, they will have to find some answers in the batting department in particular. Rashid himself was brilliant with the ball. But that's the contribution. Saif in particular taking 3 for 15 with ball with the bat. 64 of 38. A solid innings to see the team.